now. There we go. Right. There we go. So, hello everybody. Episode 10 of GoE now. I'm Hadu, the DM. Music sponsored? Not sponsored.
Maybe one day, Hadu.
Maybe one
Shadow
day.
Legends.
Yeah, sponsored by League Shadow Legends. No.
Raid.
Raid.
Raid, not League Shadow.
League
Shadow Legends.
That's
Man,
it,
this sounds
absolutely.
like
We
such
just
a
new
made
game,
a
guys.
new game.
Yeah, go
Yeah.
check
Sequel
it out.
to Raid Shadow Legends.
It's now
Yeah.
League
Get
Shadow
all that
Legends.
SEO in.
Fuck
Available
you, hell.
on iPod. That's it.
Available
That's
on
it.
iPod.
That's old.
Yep.
Okay,
iPod.
fair enough.
Very niche audience.
Very niche audience. You can
But
only
you guys have
one if you
iPods?
have an iPod.
Yeah, you can only pay League Shadow Legends on iPod.
Shadow Legends, no.
on iPod. Download today. Link in the description.
Anyway,
League
Tabletop
Shadow
Audio,
Legends.
that's where we get our music from. And,
Not
the
sponsored.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
However, you can
Not
like and
the-
subscribe if you want.
Sponsor us if you want to.
No.
Oh.
Tokens, the majority of them done by Reirotic over at Fiverr, and we do use some additional spells and magical items from other sources, but what's his name? Griffin Saddlebag is one of the main ones I use. Thanks to that guy, he is fucking awesome. Anyway, let's go with the introductions. We'll do it off roll 20 this time. So, Snow, go.
Sorry.
Hi, Dragonborn.
Yeah.
Ranger, Sorcerer, howdy.
Cool. Aveen, go. Oh, sorry, I missed Torgren. Torgren, go.
Fine, I got no. Torgren, dwarf, cleric, forge. Yeah.
Aveen, go.
Oh god. Even Tiefling, because apparently that's all I play. Dark Knight, hello Final Fantasy
It's all
fans.
you play.
She's the group's psychologist, or therapist, I should say, somehow.
Lumen.
Lumen, half elf, grave domain cleric. I guess she's going through it. She's just going through it.
She's just going through it. Cool. Cal. Because
You can
you
never-
got after
Some
Lumen
things-
again.
Every
You cannot escape
time.
your
Never
fate.
change. It is my fate indeed. Playing Hal, a golden dragonborn, way of the four elements monk.
Excellent. Yoshida. Has bit
Yoshida
his
is.
tongue.
Ranger Elf.
Okay. There we go. Ranger
Yeah.
Elf.
There you go.
And Keely,
That's
go.
Hi, Keely. I am a tiefling, and I play a Circle of Dreams, and she is quite a bold character.
Nice. Cool. So, who wants to recap? Let me get my dice. It's a 3, which means, Aveen, you are recapping.
Wasn't fucking hell, mic work. Wasn't I recapping last time?
No, I recapped last time.
I recapped in some game.
I also
You don't have to do it ever again.
I
Fucking
recapped
hell.
once, that means I never have to do it again.
Nah. Oh my god. Last session, fucking hell, what did we do? We found out the location where we think the first piece of the gem is. Unfortunately for Torgren, it's in Calgon. We are very lucky that currently there isn't an army of dwarves hunting us down, since one of our friends not almost, he threatened a king. Thank you, Sid. Sid's fucking hell, Sid's.
Nobody can talk properly. I can see how this game's going to go. Good
Yeah.
stuff.
And I think that's the majority. We then went shopping for a little. We had to say goodbye to Seka, who went off somewhere and told us, "See you at the mines." So I guess that's where we'll end up eventually.
Frey yoinked her.
Frey yoinked her, yeah. She is a taxi service to everyone but Evine. And yeah, that's it. Summarized quickly. If anyone wants to add something, they can.
So yeah, that was certainly a summary. But to fill in the little gaps, I think you went to Dernfalde here, like in search of knowledge for where the first shard of this gem could be. Come up with an idea to go to the Great Library, and there you were escorted down a lot of corridors to where you could speak to somebody that might know something about it. They questioned you for a little bit, and then a robed figure came in with a load of guards who Cal quite observantly said, "I bet this is the king." And yeah, it did indeed turn out to be the king, so well done, conspiracy theorist Cal. We applaud your efforts, sir. Cool.
Is it safe for me to assume we took a long rest? Because I wasn't here? Or no?
To my knowledge, you went from
From the fight, we went to Torgran's house. There we slept. Then we went on to what we just said.
Yeah. Indeed.
Okay.
There's been no conflict since the last long rest.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Which makes the date the 10th of the sun, because you slept, because it was the 9th and now it's the 10th. Let me update.
Yes, that's how days work.
It is indeed how days work. Well done. Fuck's sakes. Okay. Cool. So, we joined the party on the road to Calgon. Saka's literally just said goodbye. Frey was used as a taxi service, as you say. And you're about to go off on the road.
Yay.
Anybody want to do anything before you leave?
We already left. didn't we?
Perish.
We
Well,
were
before
already
you-
outside.
Yeah, you're outside the main city and you're on the road about to go. So if there was, oh shit, I forgot to do this, then now's your last chance.
What kind of what's the climate like here? Like, what are we I'm sorry, is it like rocky and dirt and like no grass, or?
You are indeed in the mountains, so yeah,
Okay.
it's there's a lot of rock, dirt,
Okay.
snow in
Okay.
some areas.
Okay, thank you.
There'll be grass.
There will be grass in some parts.
But is it
yeah.
cold? It's cold though. It's cold.
I see trees
Yes.
of green, red roses too.
Fucking hell.
What?
Nothing.
Oh, dear, so well.
Life is a highway.
For shits and giggles, as we walk out, eyes of the grave, what do I see? Do I see
Oh
anything?
god.
You see nothing.
Oof.
Nice. Nice. Hell yeah.
And you are happy with seeing nothing. Good stuff.
We're
I
good,
remember
guys.
when you were excited when we did see something. Now it's quite the opposite.
Cool.
After the
Sad
shit
to
we went
see,
through.
yeah, I'd hope so.
Yeah.
So yeah, you begin on your way. Then you start traveling down your road, down the road, not your road. You don't own it. Jeez.
How do you know?
Not yet.
Fuck you now. You start traveling down the road, and you're probably walking for about 10 minutes when you see ahead before you a figure that you're very used to by now. It is indeed Seds, just waiting in the road.
This time not hiding in the shadows.
This time not hiding in the shadows. No, he's
That
just
was
there
me in character, Hadu.
Oh, okay.
That was
you
me
said
calling out to him.
Fucking hell. Okay. He
Good
says,
start.
But she's smiling. She's not like angry. She's just joking around.
Mm-hmm. He says, nope. There's no reason for that at this precise moment. So, where are you off to?
We're off to Calgon now.
Okay. Seems like a logical conclusion. It's one of the 3 places marked after all. So, I have some time at the moment. I shall escort you. And he just starts walking ahead.
All right. We won't complain.
I know this road well, yes.
You do.
Yeah.
But as you're, after walking for about 10 minutes or so, Cedric says, we're going to take a turn off of the main road for a while and go this way. Several reasons. Don't have time to explain all of them, but I want to see how you cope with some things. Follow me. And he just turns off of the main road.
Yeah, you better not be giants again.
Let's hope not.
So, he turns off the main road and you are walking for a good while. In fact, the snow line starts to clear and you do actually see more, like, greenery around you. More leaves, grass, trees. You're still in Thunderhan, but it's clear that you've gone, like, away from the centre of Thunderhan, and you're probably travelling more towards the borders of Tazroth, especially, as I say, the snow's nowhere, not nowhere to be seen, but there's no snow on the ground here, and the temperature has risen quite a bit. So much so that those of you still wearing your winter cloaks would probably want to take them off. If anybody was.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Mine's kind of like a thin cloak, so belly is even more of like a
Yay,
thing over
more
his
stuff to carry.
Gal is happily taking his cloak off because he's tired of being cold.
Cool.
Yep, I'll take mine off. I mean, I'll keep it, but, you know, take it off.
So you carry on walking. The scenery now is quite pleasant. It's not too dissimilar from the mainland of Varenfall. Like I say, there's quite a few trees around. There's grass. There's still stone and signs that you're in a mountainous area, but you're on more flat ground. And Cedric is walking fairly far ahead of everybody, but you know, still maintaining a pace that you can keep up with quite comfortably.
What is he wearing, may I ask?
Yeah, he is wearing sort of like loosely fitted, like black, like martial arts gi sort of thing. You have seen him wear a suit before, but he's not wearing that.
Oh boy.
Can I just like shout up to him? Like, I don't suppose you're gonna tell us what you're gonna test us on?
Test us on.
No, I think the surprise will be quite beneficial.
Of course.
And you're walking for a good few hours, and the day turns to afternoon, and afternoon to the earlier side of the evening. It's, you know, it's still light. There's still plenty of daylight around, but you're aware that it's gone into the early hours of the evening now. And Cedric leads you more sort of like down a path. That's it, cool. And you get to an area that's kind of low in the ground in terms of altitude. There's like rocks and things around you on all sides. But then he stops and he says, there we go. we are. And he says, this is one of your first tests. It should be a relatively easy one. The bridge before you can see is out. So, what are we going to do to cross?
How does this help us find the gem?
It matters
Problems.
not at the moment.
I think it does.
Well, we have to go in this direction anyway.
We could have stayed on the road.
We could have.
You decided to take us off into the arse end of nowhere.
I wouldn't really call it the arse end of nowhere.
While they're bickering, I'm gonna go like look, like
Yeah.
I'm gonna help Snow here and just like checking out what we have here, what we can work with.
How
Hoping
big
just
this gap
hanging.
is, you know.
I would probably turn to Keely and be like, "Can you control water at all? Like, could you part it?"
Well, she kind of walks up. She'll probably go here next to Vivian, and she'll just kind of like peer down. And what does like? Are we talking? This is like really deep water? Is this a very wide river?
So you can't see the bottom of the river at all. It's murky. There is a torrent. It's going quite quickly. You know that if you was to, be in there for too long, there's a good chance that you could get swept away.
Okay, question. Is this like a flat river?
How do you mean?
You know what I mean? Like
Are you talking more of like a riverbed where like? Well, I think I know what you're talking about. Like,
is it like a normal river, or is it like because it looks like it's a cliff?
Yeah,
and
like
it
does
goes
it
down.
go down? Like, is it a valley into the river, or is it just like
so
flat?
you've got like running water coming more quickly from this area where it could be going from a higher ground into lower, but once you get to like here and all the way through there, it is flat. Yes.
Can I ask from how wide is where you just indicated? How wide is that?
It's not overly wide. I mean, like
is it actually
theoretically you could jump it.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
no.
she's like, well, there is something I was trying to find out. So up here, and then she points up to, she points up to here, said, I can probably block off the water just long enough that we can get across.
Good
let
work.
me try something. I cast shape water, and I want to freeze that 5-foot cube of water.
Okay. So you cast your spell, and as you do, you hear Cedric say, let's see if we can try it without magic.
Yes, I figured.
Of course. We have magic casters with us watching me. I'm cooking up.
So,
Never mind.
can I ask, I want to do a perception check, of the area. What is around?
Yep. Cool. Roll your perception.
I'm rolling with a different set of dice today instead of my really good metal dice. That's an nat 20. I'm using plastic dice instead of my metal dice, so
Okay.
it is a nat 20.
So yeah, no worries. You have a look around. You see that there is a start of a bridge right here, and obviously the end of the bridge right here. You can see that there's panels that used to be part of the bridge right here, but they look rotted, splintered, not much good, soaking wet. They might support your weight temporarily, who knows. There's plenty of stone on the ground, and grassy areas here. There's some trees in these parts here, but they're quite, they're not well grown. They're quite sort of short, where there is larger trees up in the rocks here. This whole bit here is climbable, but it's not an easy climb.
And how big is the gap? I know we mentioned it before, but I don't think I remember it.
So as I say, you probably could jump it.
Yes.
It's like between 10 and 15 foot.
And what's on the other side? Is there like anywhere where we could like fasten the rope?
Not easily, no.
No.
There is somewhere that you could fasten it. I mean, like, there's like logging here. You got the other side of the bridge, obviously, so you could like tie it to the supports of the other side of the bridge. And again, you got like sort of low trees here. Like they're more or less like baby trees.
Are these planks movable?
Yes,
Right.
but just
Would
like
they-
the ones before you, they're wet, they're rotten, they're splintered. They might support your weight for a little while, but you're not sure.
I also can't move.
You can't move your token. Yay.
I can move a different
allow you
token,
to
but not
change
mine.
So,
Nice.
There you go.
Yep.
Well,
Because my idea was, this is me as a player, like give Cal rope, fasten another one around him to catch him if he doesn't make the jump. He jumps over, ties the rope there. We use that rope to like get our way to the other side.
I was thinking something along the same
Yeah.
lines, but like instead of like risking sending someone anyway and risking damage, what if we just ask Yoshida to tie it to one of his arrows and he can send over a few and anchor him down somehow?
I
I don't think
Trust
there's anywhere
more-
for them to anchor into.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just by
that's the
shooting
problem.
them.
yeah. So I proposed this idea in character. Sorry, Cal.
Shouldn't be too difficult. I think I can manage.
Okay. So I go and
Pole vault?
fasten.
Pole vault to help throw him over. I mean, if he can do it on his own 2 feet, that's fine.
I think you can manage.
Yeah.
But anyway, someone come and help me with the knot around him so that he doesn't fall. If he doesn't make it, which I'm sure you will make it.
You each
Gonna-
rolling separately, or are you gonna give advantage?
Start limbering up.
What is it? Survival?
Dex.
To tie the rope dex.
I'm gonna give you advantage.
Yeah, thank you, but normal dex check.
Okay.
Hmm.
So, Snow, you are convinced that you have done a good job with tying this rope.
Can I roll
It's an
perception?
It's an
Because
alright.
Evian is paranoid after the time in the mountains when it comes to tying knots.
Okay.
Like, can I roll perception to see if he did it well? That's what I meant. That is.
Yeah, alright.
It's alright. 14.
alright.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably not like the best knot that you've ever seen in the world, but you're okay with it being a knot tied around Cal.
Am I?
Well, as I say, it's not the best knot you've ever seen in the world, but it doesn't look overly bad, let's say.
Yeah, it's average at best. Come on.
You gotta make that fucking jump, Cal.
Are there are there
Hey,
like
look.
stones and stuff around on the ground? Just something that he can pick
Yep.
up really quickly.
Absolutely.
Cool. Cal's gonna pick up a pebble or a stone off the ground and just toss it to the other side of this like missing bridge, just to be safe.
Okay.
See if there's not any fucking like magic barriers or some shit. He's gonna face plant into.
He's gonna do a cabin in the woods on you.
That's what I was
Yeah.
about to say, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the invisible blocks in Mario when
Yep.
you're trying to make a jump.
Yeah.
Damn those Kaizos.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, yeah, give me a standard ranged attack to throw the stone.
Alright. Good old +6. Or +5. 14?
Okay. So yeah, you throw the stone and you see it like go into the air and then clonk on the other side.
Okay.
Lumen is downstream. Like, if he falls in, it's not going to be very helpful, but she wants to be there to get him.
In case he just throws it.
And in case he starts headed downriver.
I get the others to help me, like, hold the rope in case he falls and help me bring him back up.
Alright. Well,
I'm not very strong.
You got it.
Gonna look back at Seds and just be like, you're not gonna stop me from jumping across this gap, are you?
He just looks back at you and just shakes his head.
Not entirely confidence boosting, but oh well. And just to be on the safe side, Kel's gonna take a few steps back. He's gonna take a second, kind of center himself, feel the ki flowing through his legs and his feet, and he's going to step of the wind, so he can double his jump distance. Before just running forward and trying to cross this gap onto the other
You
side.
can do it.
Woo!
Hopefully.
Cool. Give me your acrobatics check.
Do a flip!
Do it backflip.
All good. Maybe, just maybe. 24.
Maybe.
That's maybe.
Okay.
That's maybe.
Yes, you have definitely
plus
made
8.
it across to the other side.
Not gonna lie, for a second I was worried when Huddy was checking stuff. Like, fucking hell.
Like it said, a shark comes out of nowhere.
Yeah. Ugh. Is the rope still attached around his waist?
The rope is
That's the
still
first thing.
attached around your waist, yes.
Ugh. Alright, well that was easy enough. It's gonna walk over to this little... This was like a stump or something you said, right?
Yep.
Alright, well he will untie the rope from there and tie it around that one.
Cool.
That was just a straight dex check, right?
Yes, please.
Alright. Kevin's still very good at these. 15. Not the
15.
best,
Okay,
but
yeah, you're happy with the knot work that you have done around this stump.
I'm gonna tie the other end around this thing here.
Okay.
Dex, I do.
Double check.
Oh.
Yep, that's fine. Yeah, dex check.
That is 15.
Okay.
-1.
oh god.
So you are again. You're both happy with your knot work. And as you've done that, Cedric just did this. He comes over, kind of looks at the stump and looks at the rope, and then he goes over here and just appears on the other side here.
Show off.
And goes up to this stump, has a look. He says, okay.
Haley goes like, "Hey, I thought you said no magic."
I said you couldn't use magic. Plus, what I did technically isn't magic.
In shadow bullshit.
Oh, you didn't see no magic, you said try not to.
Who wants to go over
let's try it
first?
without magic, I believe.
First. Now
I
that we've
don't
done the
give a
rope,
shit.
can I use the magic?
So is this like a tightrope situation, or
Or we kind of like
Torben
hook our
walks
our
across,
knees over it and pull.
Yeah, that's
holding
what,
onto
that's
the
what
rope.
was my idea. Yeah,
Okay.
And I'm standing there to sort of like support the rope in case something happens. It snaps or
So
something.
who's going first?
Or the
Tell me
stump
how you're
goes.
doing it.
Torgon was gonna just go across holding onto the rope.
Like that. Okay.
Like that.
Yeah, like that. Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
gonna keep an arm outstretched from the other side to.
He's using the
Help
rope to
support
like help
somebody.
him get across, basically.
Yep. Alright. If you're doing it like that, give me an athletics check.
Yeah. Could be worse. That's a modifier. That's 13.
Okay. Yeah, you start making your way across on the rope. You get to about the halfway mark, and one of your hands sort of slip off the rope, and pretty much very close to touch the actual water. But you steady yourself. You get your hand back up. You go back across the rope, and you make it to the other side.
That's what I'm doing, Hud.
Yep. Again, give me an athletics check there.
And I'm off.
Wait, that one's athletics?
Because you're running.
Oh, I thought it would be acrobatics.
Acrobatics is like
your flips,
climbing and
climb.
stuff.
Yeah.
Athletics is like physical, like
Well,
jumps and runs and stuff.
I'm not good at this. I'm not good at this at all. Oh well.
Ooh.
Yep.
Okay.
That's basically what I assumed.
So
Yeah,
you,
before I-
you start making your way across, and you slip, and you're immediately in the water.
I shape water to freeze it. And then change its direction, because fuck this. I'm getting out. No.
Okay.
I tried
like
to hear
magic.
you. Fuck this.
Cedric on the other side gives you a very disapproving look, but he doesn't do anything about it.
Oh
Last thing I
well.
want to do is sweat. I firebolt, control flames, try and dry myself off. I like magic.
Now, would the next dungeon be like one where nobody can use magic?
Yeah, that's what I
why
was
he's doing this shit.
I
Yeah.
was assuming.
That's like fucking more than at least half the party fat.
That's
Right.
fine.
Next
Or
person.
just be like, no, I'm going back later.
Ian and Carl and Nishida. Are they like,
Don't need to do this. Not gonna.
Anyways, next one. Come on.
I'll go next, and I'll do it like how Torgrim did it. Lumen's like, this is not usually how I do things, but
Give me athletics then.
You'll do
I was
fine.
just
don't
standing
worry.
at the other edge, just like holding out a hand, waiting to grab.
that's a 13.
Okay, it's similar to
Fine.
Torgrim. You kind of get halfway out, you slip a little bit, but you manage to right yourself and carry on pulling on the rope to get to the other side.
Told you could do it.
Thank you.
Now, Yoshida, go.
Cheetah?
Sorry, just kept, I kind of came back halfway, so I'm just gonna like, I didn't say I had to go. I'm presumably crossing like a rope, something.
Yes.
Yep.
He'll kind of like battle. I don't know. I think he'll like swing under, and kind of like where they grip their feet, kind of underneath in a cross, and then hand
Yep.
to hand
Shimmy.
move forward.
That's how
Shimmy.
everybody else has done it. So yeah, athletics, go.
Athletics. Oh god. I'm very unprepared for everything.
It's fucking
Dice.
walk through the water.
Yeah, Yoshida just jumps down, walks through the water, gets back up. Fine.
Is it just, it's not steep water?
I don't know. Probably.
It's murky. You can't see how deep it is.
Acrobatics 23.
Athletics, I asked.
Athletics,
Athletics.
sorry. My bad. It's a 22 then.
Nice. You
Nice.
make it across the rope very easily. Like, you wondered what all the fuss was about.
Okay.
So yes, you are on the other side, Shido. I'll
Yeah.
leave you if you're not going to move yourself.
Sorry, my bad. I'm still looking at the sheet. So,
keep
oh yeah,
moving
not
as
making a
well.
fuss. Why was everyone making a fuss? Like,
Okay, my turn. Well, because I'm wearing a dress, I think I'm just going to reach down, grab my dress, pull it up in between my legs and tie it in a knot, and just start tacking everything down. And then I'm gonna try and make my way across like everybody else has.
Okay.
She'll tie her hair up and shit. So she's like, okay, I can do this. And then it is an athletics like everyone else.
It is. Yep.
14.
14. Yeah. You make it across. You get to the middle point and you don't slip as much as everybody else or anything, but you get, let's say, like a little bit worried about halfway through, but you make it across just fine.
Okay. Oh, Evine's time, and she just mutters to herself, like, "Watch this thing now break. It's me." And yeah, she starts going like everyone else has. With a 19.
19. Yeah. Okay. Cool. You get onto the rope and you make it across with not too many problems at all, despite wearing all your heavy armor and things.
Okay, that's done. Let's move up.
I think I can tie my
Actually,
dress.
are we going?
Looks
Are we
back
gonna
and he
return
says,
this way?
He says, "Well, I applaud most of your efforts."
Shut up and let's move.
You have no idea whether you're going to come back this way or not, but Seds is
Okay.
still just standing around.
My concern is if we should leave this here or just cut it. I point at the rope, like.
Well, it wasn't that hard getting it the first time, wasn't it?
We have more rope. I mean, I know it's not ideal to waste it, but if we want to be safe and cut it,
I don't think we want to
more.
be followed either, do we?
Who's following us?
Well,
Realistically.
I don't really want to find out.
I don't want to find out either.
Okay, Evin just takes out her katana and just cuts it. And just there, gone. It's not right at the stump, it's like little bit into the water, so that like the rope is not complete, if you know what I mean.
Yep.
Like it's shorter. And let's continue.
Cedric looks back at you and he gives you an approving nod and then carries on walking forward. He says, "Right, I'll come on then. We better keep our pace if we're going to make the campsite before nightfall." And just carries on.
And we carry on following. Like usually.
You get into kind of a quite mountainous road. It's steep in places. In some places it's quite narrow. And you can feel like quite a bit of exhaustion. Can everybody give me constitution saving throws, please? Torgren, you can have advantage because you're used to this sort of work.
Fun. Con save, how do you?
Con
Nice.
save?
Nice.
Oh, it's still 11. Yeah.
20 total.
23. Oh, cow!
No big deal, right?
It's fine. More. No! Both of you!
Okay.
I have good berry.
So
I'll just
you're,
carry you two, it's fine.
Yeah, you're walking around this mountainous road, and it's like I say, it gets steep in places, it winds, it gets narrow, and about an hour into your journey, Cal, you kind of drop to one knee. You're a little bit like lightheaded, a little bit dazed.
Like altitude wise, like
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
No.
and Lumen, you drop shortly after, but you kind of completely drop and sort of lie to the floor, and you're unable to move. Cal, you do stand back to your feet, but you're notably dazed. You can continue walking. Lumen, you're unable to walk at all.
I want to be Cal's crutch for a bit, obviously.
This is pretty par for the course for me, guys. So sorry.
It's fine. Come on.
Kind of holding his head.
Do you want to stay? Do we carry her? Or do we?
I'll carry her.
I cannot move.
It's fine. I've got you.
Want to make
I
a
can
stretch?
manage. Not used to this altitude.
Well, I guess all those muscles need a lot of oxygen and a lot of blood. Maybe you should, And then I'll wild shape into a big black horse.
Okay.
Oh.
You wild shape into a big black horse. Let's see. Evine, if you didn't get a 20 on your con save last, I would have made you do this at disadvantage, but seeing as you got 20 plus, you can do it at a normal throw to roll your strength to pick up Lumen.
Hey. Luckily, strength is my thing. 21.
Cool. How are you carrying her?
How is the road? Based on that, I'll decide.
I mean, I think I could take 2 riders. I could take 2 riders if I'm a draft horse.
No, it's fine. She can carry me. No, it's fine.
Yeah, based on how the road is.
Yeah, so it's going up. As I say, there's quite a bit of altitude here. The path itself is fairly narrow. Luckily, there's no signs of cliff edges where you are.
Important distinction.
Yes.
Very
but
important.
There's like a lot of rocks. It's stable ground, but there would be a lot of times when you're stepping on or over, fairly sized rocks.
Yeah, so on a piggyback ride again, because I can't walk and not see underneath me. If I were to bridal carry, so
no princess carry.
No princess carry. Sorry, Lumen.
Fireman carry.
This is
a fireman carry.
This is okay.
Yeah, fireman or piggyback? Actual piggyback, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. In that case, Lumen, give me a dex check to keep holding on.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
God damn it.
Please.
That's a 10?
Oh my god, okay, I'm gonna...
Crack.
Okay. So,
Boom, pause.
Lumen does indeed slip and fall back to her backside on the ground. She just can't maintain the grip around your neck, shoulder, whatever.
Fireman it is.
Okay.
You okay? Then...
Yeah, I
just... You heard something?
Yeah, I don't think I'm very used to this.
Okay. You're gonna get used to it soon, don't worry.
Oh.
And again to pick her up. This time better with the 23.
Yep. Cool.
Fireman now,
So
sorry
you
about this.
pick her up and you put her in a fireman's lift on your shoulder and carry her walking.
No, I'm sorry. And then she'll cast resistance on Evine just to give her something.
Okay.
I was gonna clamber up onto Keely's back then, and just kind of lay himself down across onto her neck, pretty much, just trying to even though he's on the back of a horse, he's trying to stay as close. He's trying to stay as close to the ground as possible.
Okay.
Yeah. And he'll just kind of quietly say, just thank you. To
Okay.
I do that thing that some horses do where they kind of nod their heads really quick to make their lips flat, make their lips I don't know how to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cedric kind of takes note on everything that's going on and after a short while starts walking again.
At least he waited. Fucking hell.
Okay.
Why am I already I'm out of breath thinking about this?
So the problem's altitude, right?
God,
Altitude, the type of road that you're on.
Exhaustion, altitude.
I mean, in terms of
good,
constitution
yeah.
saves.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's part of it.
My brain is just, I don't know.
It's fine.
That's a result of the altitude. Like, you know.
I guess
Yeah.
it is. It's me IRL right now, just not understanding anything and zoning out constantly.
So, you carry on, and it begins to get quite dark. There's, you're in good view of the stars here. Like, it's not a particularly cloudy night or anything, so you've got some natural light with the moon and everything as well.
I would light a torch.
Cool. So yeah, Torgren immediately takes the initiative, goes into his bag, grabs a torch, and carries on walking. And you're walking in cover of night for probably another 2 hours. When you get to the entrance of a cave, Cedric says, right, this is where we're going to be setting up camp tonight. And he just walks into the cave.
I think that actually I ran out of time. So by the time we reached the cave, I would have wild shaped back by now. I don't know. I'll figure it out later. But yes, I am now Keely again.
Okay.
Cal, you are safely back on the ground.
I'll walk into the cave.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In
Oh.
the cave.
Walk in,
And you
kind of
follow
like
behind.
still carrying Lumen, half like trying to like in case Cal starts falling to catch him also like just okay. I'm babysitting these two now.
Of all the times
You're
not
good?
to have a staff anymore.
No.
Just, slowly walking. He's like putting a hand up against the side of the wall
You
to
could use
steady
my-
himself.
You could use my sword if you want.
I could make you one. You know.
It's quite all right. I'll manage.
Okay. If you start feeling dizzy, tell me. I'll stop for a bit.
Okay. Just finish setting this one up there.
How long does a torch last?
8 hours.
There we
Okay.
go. Right.
Person coming in clutch with all this like D&D info. Oh my god.
Hmm.
Oh,
Jeez, mighty.
Encyclopedia.
Yeah.
So-
I need you around.
Cedric leads you into this cave, and he says, right, so in here you will see that there's lots of natural foliage. There's some softer ground where you could pitch your tents, and there's a well of something in the center. I know what it is, but well,
Let me guess another test.
we will leave it for you to decide what you do about it. Just a word of advice, I wouldn't go blindly diving into it if I was you, but hey, that's... could be misdirection, who knows. And he kind of walks this way, and then you see him kind of disappear into shadow.
I kind of climb up on the rocks along this well and I peer in. I'd like to do a perception, please.
Mm-hmm.
Be
I saw
careful.
them.
Perception.
Just
plus
can I
is
help her?
22.
Yep, so you'll have advantage then, Keely.
Oh, oh, good, because, alright, 22. The
Okay.
second one was an 8.
Cool. You peer into the well. You can see that the water is crystal clear. You can see into the well. You can see like there's even some fish swimming around in it. You're not sure if it's the water itself, but there appears to be like a glow coming from it. There's also fireflies around this well, like everywhere. So yeah.
A very fairy tale-esque.
Yes.
I'ma see if magic can be cast on this. I want to shape water
Okay.
by taking like a good like chunk of water. So I can take 5 foot from a cube
Mm-hmm.
and try and shape it. Can I shape it?
What do you want to try and shape it to?
Oh.
Try and make it do.
Become. I would say a water serpent. Take the form of like a water serpent or something like that. See if I can just, you know.
So yeah, you kind of cast your spell on the water, and like parts of it do come up, and sort of it kind of resembles a serpent head. Just
He's having a great time with us.
It kind of dances around a little bit, and then after a short while, it kind of goes back into the water again.
I can keep that for an hour. Could I have touched it before I threw it back into the water?
Sure. So as it's up and dancing and everything, you can touch it, but it doesn't last an hour. It's probably like 5-10 minutes.
Okay.
Interesting.
Well, it's not harmful, I think, but it might be very deep.
Can I look at it? How do and if I can sense like magical energy or something around it? Not the thing that Snow is doing, but like the well and the water within it.
Give me an
Creatures
Arcana
too.
check.
Aye.
I can guarantee it's water.
22.
There's magic coming from somewhere around that area, but you're
Haha.
not entirely sure where.
Okay. Well, it certainly is magical.
Can you feel it?
Can I feel like what kind of magic, Hadu? Or is it just
Yeah,
like
what?
magic,
No,
the end?
It's just magic, the end.
Can I
Okay.
cast detect magic
Mm-hmm.
and just see what we got? See what we got going?
Cool. You cast detect magic, and you get the sense that it's illusionary magic. And then you think, well, no, actually it's force magic. And then you think again, and it's evocation magic. And then all these like types of magic just keep spinning around your mind, and you can't focus on one of them.
You're right, it's around, but I can't figure out what it is. It's like it's all of it.
Well, we can investigate it more later. Now let's set up a camp, guys.
I make a perfect tent, hopefully.
Give me a survival check.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
I'm pretty good at those.
Watch more like a nat one or something.
God
Almost.
damn it.
Set up your tent. It looks sturdy.
Decent. It's not bad.
Well, we're in a cave, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, if it's raining, it's not gonna rain on us. So.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
I want to go off and go go look for food.
Okay.
Is that like a water source in the middle? Ooh.
Fucking
Bro.
hell, Newt, where
What?
have you been?
Newt!
Dude, put the game down, man. I know you're playing Forza or whatever you're playing.
Yeah, you're
I'm not
definitely playing
actually.
something.
No, I'm not. My brain is.
No more database. D&D right now.
I haven't opened.
Nice.
I think I'm tired. I've been at work today.
Right, Keely, give me a survival check.
Yes, sir. Oh, not the best. 9 plus 3, 12.
Okay, cool. As you're going around and everything, you find some like fungi, some like mushrooms, some like plants, like some sort of berry that you haven't really seen before.
I'm collecting all that, and I'm gonna come back and try to make a stew. But while I do that, I want to, even though I don't understand it, I'm going to cast detect poison and disease,
Mm-hmm.
and see if these are poisonous.
Okay. You cast your spell, And the majority of the mushrooms that you picked and berries and everything that you picked are just fine. However, one of them is a hallucinogenic.
Uh-oh.
Yes,
Oh.
bitch.
We've got weed berry.
We've got...
Well, I'm gonna do that and not tell anyone.
Why?
Oh
I
my
want
God.
some.
Yes, I'm just gonna set that aside, and I'm just gonna make a tea out of that.
Can we do? Is there any way of telling we know she has it?
Nope.
Nope, but
Nope.
look at it.
Oh man, I want
Magic.
some weed tea, man.
I want to take some of this water and drink.
Weed isn't a hallucinogenic.
Yeah, but that sounds so cool.
It's just a magic mushroom.
They're shrooms, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Shroom.
That's
shroom tea.
amazing. All right, I'm gonna make a mushroom stew though,
Yep.
and I will probably make that tea, but I'll save that for a little bit later.
Okay. Cool. Give me a survival check to cook.
Yes, sir.
Also, would have put the
Sir.
torch out when we went in.
Survival 16 plus 3 is 19.
You make a fine-looking stew. Right. So we've done almost everybody. Torgun, you said you put the torch out. What do you?
Yeah, that would have been when we came in.
Yeah. No, of course.
So I'm
because
guessing
of
the light
light
level's
source.
like on
Yeah.
the map.
Yeah.
Just a very set up his bedroll somewhere and just be a mad little dwarf.
Okay. So you're not
Mad
going to set up
little
like
dwarf.
a tent. You're just going to set up.
I
a
don't
bedroll.
have a tent.
Okay. Cool.
Oh dear.
Never have.
How are our two? Forgot the name of it, but yeah, how's Cal and Lumen feeling?
Yeah.
It's a good question.
Yeah. You've probably been in here for about sort of 20 minutes, half hour by now, and you're feeling. Both of you feel like you've got your strength back, and you can certainly walk about and things. You've got your strength back, but not your energy, if that makes sense. So you feel quite fatigued.
Cal's just gonna throw a bedroll down as he walks up to this like wellspring. Just not set up a tent. They are indoors. He's just gonna kind of sit on the edge of this with his legs folded, like he's meditating, and just kind of try to breathe and try to regain some of that fatigue. While he does it, he's gonna use his like little elemental attunement thing, and just kind of push and pull the water in kind of gentle motions with his hand. But otherwise, not do too much else.
I
My
think
man
Lumen,
is waterbending.
No.
No.
What are you talking about?
and then Lumen will ask if like she'll be like, you can put me down.
Yeah.
I can walk and everything.
You sure?
And she
Okay.
kind of just starts like walking around a little bit just to kind of get her bearings. Just kind of around the cave and everything. And is just kind of looking around just to see what she can see.
Okay. Give me a perception check if you want.
Why not? 23.
Okay, yeah, cool. So you don't see much else other than what's already been discovered. This kind of low-level light sort of seems to be emanating from around the well area somewhere. No idea where, but somewhere. There's fireflies around. The ground is like surprisingly soft, given the fact that you're in a cave. And by some of the foliage around, this is kind of weirdly almost like you're outside, but you're not. You're definitely in a cave.
Like one of those caves that have their own atmosphere kind of thing.
Kind of, yes.
Yeah, I get you. I'm
How do
gonna
you-
probably hand out meals and stuff to those who can't get it themselves right now.
Coolio.
Like Lumen
You
and Cal.
start handing over your
Just a stew for now.
your bowls of stew.
Yeah.
Cool. And while you're thinking of what else to do, I'm gonna go and grab myself a drink real quick. I won't be 2 secs.
Refill.
King Hell gonna get us high here.
Oh, I'm falling. I think I'm just tired and my brain is just like dying.
See you then.
Me, most Tuesday evenings.
Oh no, just not.
No, we don't need Baltimore. No, Baltimore can go.
I wish to drink the water.
I've
Well,
got a feeling I know
try
what this water
something.
is.
I wish to dive in.
Me too. I want to dive into it too. It's
Cedric, do not
appetizing.
dive in. Everyone, dive in. Fucking hell.
You'd think people with higher wisdom scores wouldn't do that.
Yeah. I want to though. It's pretty.
Exactly.
I'm not fishing you guys out if something tries eating you there.
It's fine. It's the
Abaleth.
worst. What's happening?
Yeah.
It's a brain pool thing
Huh?
that Illithids have.
Or like you get in, and like when you come out, you're a lot older.
Oh.
That probably just
I wanna-
killed Torgrim, to be honest.
Yeah, I wanna try, like, Evin's gonna try once we come back, like, cut her finger and try if, like, it's a healing water or something. We'll see what that does.
Something else that can be better at healing than me. Hell yeah.
What are you talking about?
Get to like 6th or 7th level, whatever it is, and then you can have heal. And you do
Oh,
a
you
set heal.
Oh, you mean power?
No dice. I can't get fucked over.
Yeah.
I think.
I mean, hey, you no longer have Sekka here, we're just, gonna style on you with her heals, like, it's fine.
Honestly. Sekka, yeah, here's 40 points, and just, like, take 20 temp hit points, too, while you're at
Yeah,
it.
yeah. And also,
And then me, that's like, hey, here's 5.
Don't forget she also sometimes reduced, like, the damage character took by, like, what was it,
Oh,
2d6?
How can I forget? How can I
Yeah.
forget? Thanks for reminding.
Oh god, that was a fun fight. Because we just, for whatever reason, nobody was attacking the fucking caster. Or the summoner.
Hey, I couldn't. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Oh, it's that one. Yeah,
the
I was
wall
there
of
for
giants
that
made
one.
it hard.
Yeah, there was a wall of giant in front of me.
I was
Shadow
busy
spawn
getting
MVP.
full chaos.
Lumen Unconscious Simulator.
Yeah, I'm so glad he failed that dex check. My God.
You just yeeted him towards you. Just...
Right, okay, back. So,
Welcome back.
have you decided on anything else that you may want to do?
Yes.
I'm gonna poke around the sides, like over here or over here, just see what there is around the rocks.
Okay.
If there's any passages anywhere.
Yep.
I
You
want to-
pop over in that direction and you start having a look around. Like there is something that goes this way, like kind of like a pathway. I know that that's not
Where?
going to make much sense. Am I? Oh, okay, cool. Here,
Okay.
kind of like a pathway going that way. Yeah.
Kinda like a pathway.
Kind of like a pathway. I know that that's not going to make much sense, but it like you
A little
feel that
hiding
you
hole.
could go down that way if you wanted to, but you don't feel like you have to.
Okay, but I'm gonna. Right, how light is it?
You can see to like down the way that way. You can see that way. Yeah.
Okay, but well, I guess I'll take a quick look there. And...
Cool. So you start walking that way, and you take about 3 steps, and it kind of feels like you're walking against the wall, but there's no wall in front of you.
Okay. I don't see any. I just see a clear passage.
You see a clear passageway, yes.
So it's not illusion magic that impede me. Some sort of wall blocking, magical wall. Do I have that prepared? No, I do not. Why would I have that prepared when it's useful? Well, I'll just see if I can sense, without detect magic spell, if there's anything magical going on there.
Okay, give me an Arcana check.
Whoa, 1. Yay, nothing.
I have no idea.
Right, well, and I don't see anything else here.
Nope.
Cool. No sign of SEDS anywhere either.
Nope.
Fun. Guess I'll go back.
Okay. Keely, you was about to say something, I think.
I'm assuming there are trees in here, or are there
Yep.
plants? And...
Yep,
Okay.
plants, trees,
So
yep.
I'm assuming I'm standing next to a bunch of plants right now. It's all soft, you said.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to nestle down, I want to get on my knees and just kind of relax, and I want to try and cast Speak with Plants.
Okay. You cast Speak with Plants, and yeah. What exactly are you trying to say to the plants?
I want to make it a very gentle and calm meeting and be like, "Hello. I hope we're not intruding," and just see what kind of reaction I'm getting back. Anything hostile or friendly or neutral.
Yep. So you get 3 different voices in your head, kind of simultaneously. They'll say, "No, not intruding here at all."
And then I just kind of want to look up and say, "What is this place?" And before you answer, I want to know, if I'm speaking with plants, am I speaking common so everyone can hear me, or is this all mental?
It's
stuff? I don't know. Okay, that's fine. So I just want to ask what it's like here. What is this place?
Yeah. So you kind of hear laughter in your mind, and the plants say, "That's would ruin the surprise."
Can I do an insight check to see if that was kind of you're in trouble kind of feeling? Yeah. Where'd my... That's a 5. Insight is +6 is 11.
Cool. You get no hostility from it at all.
Okay. So, she just basically has, she goes, "How long has this place been here like this? How long has this surprise been here like this?"
Oh, it's been here for a long time.
I see. Is it here to hurt us?
That would ruin the surprise.
I see. Okay. And so out of pagan, Wiccan, whatever, she wants to send back is what can I give to you in return for letting us stay here?
We need nothing. Your being here is more than enough.
Is the well a surprise?
Everything is a surprise.
Oh, I see. Well, if there's anything you need, let me know, okay?
We
All
will.
right, and then I would just cut the line.
Yep.
But she does eventually stand up and she turns back to everybody as she's kind of dusting off her dress, and she says, "They say it's a surprise here. I don't know what it means, and they won't let it on, but it says this place is a surprise."
Cool. How deep is this
Awesome.
water?
They won't tell me.
Before he jumps in there, Hadu.
Yeah, how deep is the
I
water?
wanted to do
He
that.
went
Yeah.
Both of
What's
you
it?
roll
So bad.
initiative, seeing as you both want to do something at the same time.
Okay, I got an 18.
13.
Okay, so Avine,
Gosh.
you go first.
Yay.
Oh no.
I wanna like try and cut my finger and then put it into the water. Or maybe like take the water and pour it onto it, not necessarily like stick my finger into the pool, I do.
Right,
Or
right.
well, or whatever it is. But like cut my finger, take the water into the other like hand.
Cup it in your
And
hand. Yeah.
well, yeah, cup it in my hand, pour it on the wound, see if it does anything.
Okay. Like you know, like the what's it called? Oobleck. The sensation of like oobleck. So like it's a fluid, and then like you put your hand under, and it feels more like a solid as you pull it up. It's not. It is still a liquid, but it kind of feels heavy and like it's got a lot more substance.
Like a little
Interesting.
gelatinous.
Yes, like it's
Interesting.
gelatinous. And you
Oh my god.
pick it up
Yeah,
and
Yep.
it seems like
Nope.
guys.
Viscous.
Viscous, yeah.
you still put it on your finger or not?
Nah, this is just unnerved me or Evine a little bit. No, I wouldn't jump there.
I'm not jumping. How deep is the pool?
She's assuming since she knows you.
So yeah, you kind of look down through the pool. As I say, you see fish swimming in it, and it's
Yeah.
probably, well, it's definitely over 10 foot deep.
I wanna put a foot down and another foot down. I wanna sit on the rocks and have my feet in the water,
Okay.
or whatever it is.
You put your feet in the water, and as I say, as you dip your feet in, it's definitely liquid, and as it goes below the water line, it starts to feel like a little bit gelatinous the deeper it goes. But you rest your legs and feet in there or whatever as you're sitting on the rock, like quite comfortably, and after like your feet have descended as far as they'll go in that position, it feels just as if you've got your feet in water again.
Can I swish my feet?
As you start moving your feet, it does, you get a lot of resistance back, and again it feels more like a jelly.
Okay. Oh, I'm stuck here, guys. It's quicksand.
What? What did I tell you?
Can I slowly pull my feet out?
Yeah, you start pulling your feet out slowly. Give me a strength check.
Oh no, I'm not good at those. Oh, never mind.
Okay, yeah. You're giving it quite a bit of force, but like gently, if that makes sense. You're just pulling with all your might, but as gentle as you can as well, and you get your feet out.
Yep, don't recommend it. Ugh. Unless we have to go down there.
I surely
Would've
hope we
thought
don't.
we shouldn't have, should heed Cedric's warnings.
Yeah, the trees say it's a surprise, so, and it's been here for a long time, so.
You know what? How about
No.
this?
Do not.
No.
Oh, no, you don't understand. You don't understand. I called Buddy out. Okay, Buddy, you're gonna have to listen to me,
You
okay?
masochist.
Poor creature.
Poor buddy. Oh my gosh.
Don't worry, Buddy. It'll be probably alright.
Probably.
Probably. Actually, no, never mind. Buddy, stay with me for a while. I'm gonna go cast Find Familiar. But this time, I'm not gonna find familiar Hoot. I'm gonna find familiar some water-based creature that I can, like a turtle or something.
Okay.
This is gonna take an hour, so
Cast your Find Familiar.
an octopus. How about that? I beast sense. I don't even need to beast sense, do I? No, I don't need to. I just tell the octopus, have fun, and I plop them in.
Okay. Does anybody want to be doing anything while that was going on for an hour, or you just gotta wait for him to get his octopus and check him in?
I think
Yeah.
Lumen. Oh, sorry. No, go ahead.
No, carry on.
I think Lumen just kind of plops on the ground and starts praying. I think she just kind of feels peaceful in here, and we'll be looking at her necklace to kind of see, just like taking a look at it while she's in here, just to see if any of this magic is affecting it at all.
Okay. So you're looking at it in the bag. You're taking it out of the bag. You're putting it on.
I put it on before we left.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, awesome. Yeah, you start praying. Who are you praying to?
I guess Lazakor, Jesus, yeah. Let's pray to him. Just to see.
Love the core Jesus.
That's a core Jesus.
And how are your prayers going? What are you saying? What are you asking for?
I guess like if he knows where we are, and like, you know, trying to tip the scales. I think this is just kind of a generic prayer.
Okay.
But yeah.
Cool.
Very wide the gates.
I heard those rolls.
No, you didn't. Promised. So, yeah, you start your prayers, and when when you start asking if you know where you are, you do get a voice back then, and it says, You're currently in a place of peace and relaxation. Well, as long as you act appropriately, that is. For acting inappropriately will cause you more than just physical harm. That's it.
Whoa. Can I just say, he's a G for actually responding. He's so good at it, and he's a G for that.
Better than sex with
Well-
anyone.
While Lumen was doing that, I'd be doing the exact same sort of thing to Moradin, I guess.
Yeah, you put your prayers to Moradin, you get more or less the same answers, that it's a place of relaxation, a peaceful, tranquil area, unless it's not. And the Moradin doesn't make it clear that unless it's not, what that means.
Okay. Well,
But yes, you do both get answers back from your respective gods.
Lumen would relay what Lazakor said to the group. Let him know.
Moradin said the same.
Alright, so we just need to behave. She looks at Snow as she says that.
I am behaving.
So,
putting
Snow,
my
it's
op-
probably about this time that your octopus, is summoned.
Okay, listen to me, Quipper. Just swim in there, don't harm the fishes. Just see if you find something interesting, okay? Have fun.
No. I just said.
Okay.
I just said. No.
So the
No.
octopus
wrong.
goes into the water, and it's probably there for about 5 seconds before you can't see it anymore.
I look through his eyes and ears.
You would if you got any response back at all.
Is he dead? Oh no.
Not necessarily dead, but there is no response and you can't commune with him in the normal way that you would be able to.
Well, Quipper's down there. Well, I start poking the water. Can I have my
Stop!
octopus
Stop!
Stop!
Fucking hell. I drag him away
Quipper's
from
not
the
a
water.
bad person.
Stop it!
Return my octopus.
Snow, stop it. Get away from there.
I don't know. It's weird. I can't talk to Quipper.
What did you expect would happen if you throw an octopus into a magical pool? I can just get away from it.
Yeah, but at the same time, it would have been like I could talk to him through my head.
Snow, just
You
get
know-
away from the pool and don't do anything with it until we leave.
We could try and drink it.
No.
I swear we could.
No. Leave it alone.
Fine.
Okay. Good.
I'm gonna make my tent in the meantime.
Okay. Where are you making your tent?
Oh, right where I'm at.
Snow.
Where you are?
I swear.
Give me a survival check.
Watch me stay up all night so that I can prevent Snow from doing anything stupid.
Unnatural 20.
Okay.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. Survival is... Oh, it is. Yep, unnatural 20. I'm sorry, I thought it was a +1. It's +3.
Yeah, no problem. There we go.
Thank you. And then I ask anybody, do you guys want to stay out here? Do you guys want to be under the thing while I do the whoosh? And she kind of talks about doing her dome thing again.
I think we'll be fine.
Okay. So she goes in and then she casts her little dome thing and she's invisible to everybody.
I'm in range of it.
Oh, you could be, yeah, sure, yeah. Mhm. But
It's 30
the dome
feet,
is
right?
30 in radius, so
yeah, so whoever is within, you can absolutely see. So
Well, you'd see
Yep.
it disappear anyway.
yeah.
no,
No.
it's yeah, I'm under the thing, so you guys couldn't really see me. But, those outside of the 30 radius is fine. So just it's up. I'm under, and I'm going to bed.
I go into the dome
Okay.
Little.
and I kind of look at Luma and count she's went to sleep already. Mm-hmm.
Maybe this wouldn't be the best place.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
we don't wanna any negative emotions around here.
Patience.
Mm-hmm.
We can do it.
Mm.
They're talking hear that?
Oops.
Probably.
Probably.
roll a perception check, Torben.
So I'm not that far away from them.
I'm guessing that was quiet though, rather than.
Nah, like this.
If it wasn't
Not
quiet,
necessa-
then yes, you did hear.
Not necessarily whispering, but talking quietly.
Yeah, a voice would be
perception
low.
check then.
Well, I got 16.
You did indeed hear.
Yeah.
What?
Should be more quiet. Nothing to worry about now, Torbjorn. Did my mic pick me up, or
Yes.
is Torbjorn just being silent? Okay.
He's just looking over you all right. No.
Well, I'd like to know.
Come here. I don't need to shout it. She gestures you to come closer.
We'll go there. Yoshida right next to us.
I'm with Newt not doing anything. I'm just assuming Yoshida isn't there. Like, sorry, Newt. Who isn't even talking now? Yay. Anyways, yeah. So, I got information from Seka that suggests Keely did something really stupid, and we need to talk with her about it.
What?
But this doesn't seem to be the place.
I did what now? I just
Something
went to
really-
bed.
Not
You're
now.
asleep.
You're asleep. Shush.
I was gonna say, I'm like, hold on a second, I'm just sleeping.
I think Torger would summarize Irene is not talking about now.
And what might that be?
I look at my two partners in crime. Like, do we tell him? Fucking hell.
Yeah, I think she made a certain god a little upset. Or maybe not made him upset, but is trying to make him upset.
She is dealing with two gods. It's stupid. It could cause a lot of hurt. We need to talk with her about it. But this doesn't seem the place.
What?
That sounds like a very bad idea.
And we need to talk with her about it soon. But not here. With this whole thing being a surprise and a place of peace, bringing it up could, I don't know, disturb whatever is here with, the magical energy here.
Well, as soon as we're away from here,
I didn't want to include you because of what was happening to you. I'm sorry about that. But
you've
now we know.
had worse.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll have to deal with that as we leave tomorrow. For now, let's just try and get some sleep. I'll make sure Snow doesn't jump into the fucking pool. Since he conveniently has the tent outside of the dome.
Well, we can see him. He can't see us.
True. Alright. But yeah, this is what we've been talking about.
Well, isn't that lovely?
As if we needed more stuff on our plate. And Cal, you were about to say something?
I was going to say, if you're going to watch out on Snow, just wake me up when you need to get some rest yourself. Also, keep an eye on things.
Yeah. I know we were in a safe place and everything, but still, want to keep a watch.
I think it would be smart if we still did.
What time is it?
At
There we go. Sorry, I was just doing something. Yeah, cool. So it is 8:30 now. Yeah, 8:30.
And we didn't specify when we're going in the morning, right?
We don't even know what's going on in the morning.
Right.
I don't even know what's going on.
We've noticed.
We've noticed. We probably should get some early shut-eye. We don't know how the road's gonna look, when we're gonna set out, what's set planned for
We
us.
saw the path, but couldn't get past it.
Really?
And it was all that way, no point down the little passageway. I reckon there's some kind of magic, but I couldn't detect anything.
Is it the way that Sed's walked up, Hadu, or is it like a different path?
Sed's disappeared over
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, he disappeared. Okay.
Pass is down there.
Do you wanna go and check it out again, or shall we just leave it?
I'd like to know.
Let's go then.
I'll
And Ash will accompany you.
go back down the pass as far as I can go again, which isn't far.
Yeah, you get to about 3 or 4 footsteps, and then smack you kind of walk into
Ooh.
this invisible wall or barrier or something. Don't know.
See
You
what
can
I
see
mean?
straight through it. Like it's like there's nothing there. You just can't walk past it.
I punch it.
Okay.
Place of peace, Torgren.
You punch it. Give me a physical attack.
What's this? The melee attack?
Yep.
What am I adding to that? Just strength, right?
The strength.
9.
9. Okay, cool. You punch into it, and then like a wave comes straight back at you, and you take 9 points of damage.
That was the hit.
That was the hit.
Oh, sorry. Roll your damage then.
How do I hit it?
Yep.
Okay, what do I do for unarmed damage?
I think it's just 1 plus your strength mod, unless you're proficient.
Yep.
Which I'm not. So 1 plus my strength would be 5.
There we are. You take 5 points of damage.
Oh yeah, it hits
Oh,
back.
You okay?
It
Nothing
bruised me a bit, but
Okay. Nothing broken?
nope.
Mhm.
Let me try and see if what the magical bullshit is going on here again.
Yeah, I'm also gonna. What is it called? Arcana check?
I
How do
will
we
help
check
you
that?
because you.
Thank you.
So you're not both rolling. One of you's given advantage, right?
Me. Yeah, I'm rolling with advantage. Torgren's helping me. He's like listing of theories what it could be while I'm standing there. And thank you for that advantage. That's 22.
Nice.
Rolled a 3 and an 18.
So your Arcana check says that this is definitely illusionary magic, and then you
Whoa.
get confused and correct yourself, and you think that it's force magic, and then, well, actually no, it's evocation magic, surely.
Yeah, gotcha.
Well, what do you think?
Lumen, when that happened to you, you said it out loud, right? What's happening there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. It's weird because for a second I think it's that thing, then it feels like another. It's like what Lumen said earlier when she used a spell for this.
Well, it hit me back, so I think it's some sort of force magic, but
Could be, but it's like it goes from illusion to force to evocation and others. I've never seen this before.
do I have this thing? Where even is it on my character? It's heavy label, isn't it?
But it is certainly curious.
Yes, it's there. I don't have it prepared.
What are you looking for?
Dispel magic.
F. Well, if it punched you back, I don't think we should, like, try and force our way through it anymore.
Oh, you're a right bastard, you wall.
You tell him. Let's just go back and...
As you say, you right bastard, you wall, like the whatever it is, like shimmers red very briefly.
No.
They're the ones messing with the peace, not me.
We're gonna apologize to it.
This thing's alive.
Seems like it. I'm sure my friend didn't mean it. Did you just see it glow red?
I did.
Yeah, And I just kind of like gently start pushing Torgrim back to the camp. Like, okay, back we go.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the plans now then?
Past time, people go sleep, Evine takes watch.
Snow tells Buddy to drink the water.
Snow tells Buddy to drink the water.
Yeah.
Okay. Does Buddy go and drink the water?
Buddy goes and drinks the water.
Excellent. Buddy is immediately dispelled.
Ah. Interesting.
Lumen peeks her head out of the dome. Stop! Stop it!
You can't see me! Because Buddy is super tiny.
Is he?
He's a small creature, technically.
Do I see you walking around the lake? The little well?
I'm not walking around the lake. Buddy's... I don't know.
You, come on.
You could try, but... Oh, let me just tell you something crazy about this water right now, Lumen. It dispelled a Buddy.
Why are you messing with the water when both me and Torgrim just said to not mess around in this place?
It's not messing around if it's research. You know?
Lumen's just staring at you. Just baffled.
Look. Ready? I'm gonna...
No.
What do you mean, no? It's fine. It's fine. Look. I'm gonna cast magic weapon on my rapier.
Right.
And I'm gonna dip the rapier in the water.
Lumen tries to push him. I know she's exhausted, but she tries to push him so he doesn't do that.
Both of you roll initiative.
Oh, I thought you said you were gonna push me in the water.
I got 18 too. But you probably have higher dex. I only have +2.
I have a +4.
So yeah.
God damn it.
I dip the rapier in the water.
First. Okay. Point
Slowly.
first, I take it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. You dip the point of the rapier into the water and, like, you don't feel resistance as if you're piercing water. It's like you're piercing flesh. As you start pressing it, do you continue?
Is this someone's eye?
Do you continue through the resistance, or do you...
Does the magic on the rapier dispel?
It does.
Then I don't continue.
Okay.
Also says, do you continue?
See?
It's like a
The
countdown
magic
at
broke.
the end of a video game, you know, like a game over. 10, 9.
Are you sure you want to apply these changes? You will return back to the original settings.
I'm gonna try speaking
Yeah.
to the wall.
Torgon tries speaking to the wall. Okay. What are you trying to
Oh
say?
dear.
So, well, would you be so kind as to let us pass? Please?
Pretty please.
You get no response.
Okay.
Magic walls.
Magic in general.
I don't like that statement.
Sorry. Wanna try talking to it more, or?
You can try. I'm
Nice.
done speaking to invisible walls.
I don't think we should mess around with this stuff. So we should go back.
Aye.
Alright. Again, sorry that my friend punched you. Then even begins walking off.
Torgon, you get
Rumbles
your
when
5
you-
hit points back. As you feel like a warm wave of something go over your body.
Oh, I feel better.
This is a fucking hell. This is a very strange place.
Like, I just got healed.
Really?
Aye. So good as new.
Looks like being nice to the invisible wall paid off. Never thought I'd say that.
Or it's the pool of water.
Could be that too.
Probably that.
Let's just go.
Thank you, mysterious pool of water.
This is so silly. Oh dear.
Good night, Paul. Good night, Wall.
This is so bizarre. Oh my gosh.
Thorgrim sounds as if he lost it and just. Yeah. Good night, everyone.
See, Lumen, nothing to worry about. It dispels magic.
I'm
It goes to
very,
sleep.
I'm very happy we learned that, but please, Snow, please stop messing with the well.
It's not that dangerous.
Please. Let's just not mess with it.
You'll understand, Lumen, one day.
Why do we still have him with us if he's doing this kind of shit? Oh my god.
You won't satiate your curiosity by being very, what's it called? Not taking risks, that's the word. You know?
Once again, she's just staring at you, just baffled.
If anything, it doesn't corrode metal, so if I fall in, it might not kill me, you know? It's kind of crazy, you know? Oh, good night.
Good night, Snow. She just hangs out in front for a little bit to make sure he doesn't try to stab it again.
Cool. What's it? Anybody else that's still awake doing?
Seeing that
Another
exchange,
time.
Cal's just gonna shake his head and just lay over on the bedroll he put out. Yeah.
Where I put
I mean, it's only a bedroll. You can pick it up and move it wherever you want to.
Jordan walks around moving the bedroll for 10 minutes for funny settings and
How to find the perfect spot.
yeah.
Okay.
I think you should just.
Anybody else do anything? What are you doing, Yoshida? You was about to say something.
The whole time he's just been relaxing and doing absolutely nothing.
That's what to do.
Yeah, I guess we would just like sit wherever she put the bedroll. Like near it, watching Snow stand for a bit. And then like while keeping an eye on it, just start writing in a journal, scribbling in it.
How cold is it here?
It's not cold at all. In fact, it's reasonably warm.
Okay. Sus.
Yep, very.
Morgan sleeps with one eye open.
Okay. Everybody else go to sleep, yeah?
Is there-
Lumen will go to Bean and be like, "Are you staying up?"
Yeah, just make sure he doesn't do anything stupid.
Would you like some company?
Sure.
And then Lumen will stay up with you, Bean, to make sure Mr. Dumbass doesn't jump in the pool.
And
Mr.
how long are you
Dumbass.
staying up for? So if we say that it's 10:30 now, we've been prattling about for about 2 hours.
Yeah, prats.
I'm gonna stay up until like Evine feels herself like falling asleep as she's sitting, and then she'll go wake up Cal.
Okay. So it gets to like 1 a.m. and you're still not tired. 2
This is weird.
a.m. You're still
This
not
is weird.
tired.
This is fucking weird.
3 a.m. and you're still not tired.
This is. Are you feeling that too, Lemon?
You are
Yeah.
indeed, yes.
I don't feel tired.
Is it just those two?
Right, anybody that's awake.
Everyone else is asleep.
Oh, I'm kind of like not sleeping but resting, so I guess I'm not.
He's meditating.
Elf's
Yeah,
got
as
that
well.
whole trance thing.
Yeah.
Well, I'm up in like 4 hours anyway,
Yeah,
so,
so-
probably around 3 or 4 o'clock I'd be awake.
What? It was 10:30 when everyone went to sleep. So at 3:30, like you see Yoshida wake up.
Kind of just get
2:30, sorry.
2:30. He kind
Yeah.
of just gets up awkwardly and it's like he didn't have a bed or anything laid out. He kind of just laid in the grass, so he's a bit uncomfy, but he's doing all right. He sees you. I guess he sees you up from here. I guess maybe. No.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah. He would.
Yep.
He said yeah.
Oh, you two are up.
Yeah. It's weird, but I don't feel tired at all.
You don't? Huh.
Hmm.
Well, I've got my night's sleep, so I guess I'm feeling okay. Just slightly uncomfortable. Should have rolled out the bed mat before I slept.
That would be a good idea. Would have been a good idea.
And then I think like after if 2 hours pass and Lumen doesn't feel tired, she'd get out the tome and kind of start studying it and reading it while she's sitting with Evie and kind of doing that while she's
So
with
another
her.
2 hours pass and you're still not tired, so you get your tome out.
This is strange. Or just like walk out and be just slapped by exhaustion or something. Just like fuck you.
So you guys don't feel a single bit tired, and you haven't slept yet?
Nope.
So
And
what
yeah.
time would it be now? It'd be 5:30 now, yeah.
Maybe you guys should have tried to sleep. I don't know. Maybe you're not tired.
It's nice here. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just, could get exhausting in the morning. Got a lot to travel.
True. Though I've been up for days before, one night won't be too bad. And if I don't feel tired now, I don't think I would be able to fall asleep.
I'll agree with you on that.
Okay. So another hour passes. It's 6:30.
I don't like how you're stating the time, Hunter.
Just saying.
I'm scared.
I'm too,
We're
but
talking will wake up now. He's had his 8 hours.
Okay.
Morning.
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 Oh. Early risers.
Those two haven't slept. I woke up early.
Yeah. Something's keeping us awake. Or not tired, I should say.
Mm-hmm. Lumen's like kind of got her nose in that book.
And
Oh, that's weird.
Thorgren, you've slept well?
Aye.
Well, considering where we are, I wouldn't blame it for us sleeping weird. Well, who knows?
Well, we'll see when we leave.
Well, everybody else wakes up, and as people are waking, we'll take a first official break.
Okay. I'm scared now.
Yeah, in my head I'm thinking, that's gonna backfire when we leave this cave, but
Yeah.
Cal's asleep, so he'll be fine.
If she isn't tired, she's not gonna go sleep.
Yeah, that's fair.
Just stay in the
I
cave
like
for the rest of
exhaustion.
eternity.
I think it
Yeah.
makes the game fun.
Human cannot escape being exhausted.
What was your highest exhaustion? Like 2?
Yeah. Let's see if we get 3 right now. Let's go.
God.
What's exhaustion level 3 do?
You half. No, what is it?
3
think
is you get disadvantage on
disadvantage on
saving
attack.
throws and attacks, I think.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Okay.
One
You like
is-
by
one is
3, it's
skill checks.
disadvantage.
It was
Everything.
half move. 3 is everything else.
Yeah.
Yay.
Exhaustion. 3 is disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws, yeah. By
Yeah, when you-
4, your hit point maximum is halved.
Ooh.
By 5, your speed is reduced to 0, and by
0.
6, you die.
Mm-hmm. Do I think had you thought about reworking it a little bit? Or that you just don't straight up die, but there's more, but I don't know.
Given how frequently he hands out points of exhaustion.
Yeah.
Right, spell selection.
Damn.
Yeah,
nightmares.
pick those spells. Those who
Yep.
can.
Oh shit. Oh wait, no, I can't. No longer.
You can't, you haven't slept.
Martial,
That's
martial
alright.
class, baby.
Marsh.
That's alright. We
Yay.
got some studying to do.
I whack things good.
Yay. Everyone's over here like casting
Like-
fancy spells, and then there's like
Fist go
Cal
ooga
and
booga.
Evine just
Yeah.
punching through stuff. Slicing through
Slash
stuff.
things.
Yep.
I mean, there is a bit more. You know, Evine's got her Dark Knight stuff, and Cal can apparently topple giants.
Wait, you guys are casting stuff? I'm just going.
Well, Cal's the avatar, so
You also
there's magic
cast
in
stuff,
that.
You're a ranger.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
Ranger's got some spells.
I can cast spells. I do have
Yeah,
a
I'm cool. I'm cool with being the avatar. He's
Mhm.
trying.
I have
Level
a good
11, I
spell
can-
selection.
Level 11. If Cal gets his shit together, he can cast Fireball as a fucking monk.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Bro.
And that is absolutely what he will go for.
Oh god. I can already imagine it, like you casting something, like casting in like
Oh, yeah,
Evine,
we-
dodge.
Yeah, get out of the way.
I forgot
Hey.
we leveled up, didn't we? We're level 6 now, aren't we?
Only some people
You're
leveled
level
up.
6.
You're level
I think.
6.
Woo, yeah,
Some of us are
baby!
level 7,
Some of us
some
are
of us are
level
level
4.
6.
Yeah.
I think I got level 6.
Cal can cast Fireball on himself and be alright.
Can't
What's
cast
the-
Fireball.
I'm just
The
saying.
most
Kamikaze
badass
just
move,
fucking.
the most intimidating thing to an enemy to cast it on yourself and come out unscathed.
Uh-huh.
Well,
Organ
I'm-
at 17th level. Fireball went off on him.
I mean, mechanics-wise, he can take no damage from it, but it's like he's casting it on himself. I don't know how he would avoid a fucking 20 foot radius fireball.
Something like that.
Immunity to fire,
Evasion.
bitch.
I'll take resistance.
Resistance enough for me.
To all like piercing, slashing, and stuff like that from non-magical attacks.
Bro,
Forge domain, man.
Yeah. It's not yet, but
Hmm.
10 levels time.
I'll be able to regen if my health is below half, I think, at higher levels. Yay.
I just want Dreamwalker or just Dream. That's what I want. That's what I really want.
Do
Dream
you
could
want
be a really
Dream?
fun
Are you
spell.
gonna speedrun D&D?
I
had
don't
to.
For that.
I had to.
Yeah.
Take that.
Oh. Emblem, that dagger that Cal has, the charges that it gains, it has a maximum, right? Is it?
Yeah, 1d4
Yeah.
minus 1.
Okay.
Charges
so-
every, like, it
goes up to-
recharges every dawn.
Right. So it's not like if he doesn't use them, they just kind of like reset to 0, and then at dawn it resets.
We've honestly never talked about it. I just assumed that it's like if you don't use the charges, they're there.
Yeah, I
It
think
has
so.
3 charges maximum.
I
Three
hate
charges
my.
max.
I
Perfect.
hate
That's
my
what I
college.
thought.
I hate my college friends so much. They get me addicted to the dumbest of games like Pokemon Go and Clash of Clans.
Hmm.
Been there before. Far too
I-
often. So much money wasted. On games we played for a month straight, and then we just never touch again.
Oh, I have
Okay.
too much good stuff.
So I'm back. And
Oh, God, no.
yeah, as everybody wakes up, Cedric steps out of some shadows. And he says,
Hi.
"Ah, you're alive. Excellent. Well done."
Surprised?
The
No,
wall hit me.
Oh, yeah, we'll hit him.
Did you hit it?
Maybe.
Then I'm not surprised.
And it got mad when I called it a bastard.
Also, not surprised.
And I came back here and was healed.
Yes. Well, that's most likely because you either apologized or somebody apologized on your behalf.
Look at me.
I look at Torgren. Like, see?
So, you see, you're in an actual living, breathing space where nature will respect you as long as you respect it. Those that camp here and are respectful towards the environment get a reward. And as he says that, one of the fireflies come and land on each of your sort of like hand, fingertip, whatever, and turns into like a small crystal.
Oh.
Lumen quickly turns to the pool and is like, I'm so sorry.
And as the crystal forms, he says, you have been given health crystals. Excellent. This means that any time before a battle, you may crack the crystal and it will give you 10 temporary hit points.
No.
Or a bolster in your health to be in game.
Neat thing.
Yes, so it's a one use because obviously you can only crack the crystal once. But well, there we go. Is everybody ready to move out? We've got more to do.
Aye.
I tear down my tent.
Back up things.
He also says, I take it at least one of you stayed awake for the night.
Yes.
Well done. If you didn't, then something would probably have attacked you. So...
Fun.
Lovely.
I had no reason to doubt that you would do watches. After all, every time I've been to your camp, there's always been somebody on watch, but not doing it this time would most likely have resulted in disastrous consequences. Still, as I say, I had every faith. Come on, let's get a move on. And carries on walking.
That's a lot of faiths.
Yay to adventurous
Still don't see the
paranoia.
point of this.
Just quickly pack up the bedroll and go.
Mr. Poole, did you kill Quipper?
Dispelled, packed, ready to go.
No. Gotta move on.
Lumen doesn't even acknowledge Snow. Like, come on.
I'm just gonna eat some of the leftover, like, cream stew I made.
This place killed Quipper.
Resummon him. Never mind.
Don't try, Cal. I tried.
The question is, when he gets out of this place, what's he gonna do with an octopus?
Hey, man, you never know.
What can an octopus do, though? Those things are the shit.
I could take it with me.
Suffocate.
I can make a water orb and have Quipper in there forever.
That poor octopus.
So you get back on the road again, and Cedric says, right, well, it's going to be another endurance walk, I'm afraid. We're going through some mountainous area, so keep up. It's going to be non-stop walking until we get to the campsite. It just leads
Amazing.
Can't believe I'm saying I miss the desert. At least that's not as high up as this.
I quite like it.
He's just shaking his head like, this is not fun.
So as you're walking,
Come on,
like,
we gotta move.
yeah, as you're walking and everything, Cedric like holds back a little bit this time, and he speaks to Yoshida, and he says, "So, tell me, how are you finding your adventures?
So far, so good.
Give me feedback.
I see. How so good exactly? You're not finding yourself challenged enough, I take it.
I wouldn't say that, but more of... We haven't run into anything too bad or disturbing, I guess.
I see.
You sure?
I would politely disagree, but okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
carry on.
we've run into some rough patches, and more rougher than others, but it's not like I'm not like I'm feeling not challenged, but at the same time I'm surprised. I guess I'm still alive.
You're the one that lost your leg. Wait.
Aveen died.
That's why I'm saying I'm surprised I'm still alive.
Well, okay.
I see. So, what you're saying is you're quite clearly a fine adventurer that can handle anything thrown at him.
I wouldn't go as far as that much.
I see. And how would you rate the companions that you're with? Do you feel that you can trust them?
Highly.
That's good. I'm glad you think so. You just start speeding up on his walk again. Can everybody give me a Constitution saving throw, Torben? You have advantage due to being at home in this area.
Give me a second.
Con save. 21.
That's an advantage, never mind.
Oh no.
I got a
People,
crit.
please.
I may have gotten a crit fail.
People, I can't carry all of you.
Me and Cal always on the same level.
Yeah.
We're all.
Oh my god!
That
I'm
was
gonna
with
cry.
my first roll. My second was a 1.
Oh,
Jeez.
that's... Dory, my crit fail carries all.
Okay. So, Yoshida and Torgren, you both hit the floor. Torgren, you take a knee for a little while. It's kind of similar what happened to Cal the last time. You're dazed, you're a little bit confused, but you can carry on walking. Yoshida, on the other hand,
must have been that
immediately just
tease.
falls unconscious. Completely and totally unconscious.
You just, before he goes unconscious, is like, hey, is anyone feeling a little foot? And then just collapses. Just
This
doesn't
is
even...
silly, but I'm going to attempt to carry Yoshida.
Really?
I'm like 6 foot tall, you're like 4 foot, how does that
I'm
work?
4'10".
He's gonna drag him.
I'm still 6 foot 5!
Okay,
Yeah,
Torgren,
let it
give me a strength check at disadvantage.
That's
I'm
going to
gonna
go
let it
really
happen.
well.
How in the
I'm gonna-
world is a 4'10" man carrying a 6
Well,
foot-
it's... My first roll was amazing, but disadvantage killed me. So you're still on the floor.
Awesome. I'm gonna go and pick him up now.
So Torben goes to pick Yoshida up, but kind of doesn't have the strength that he thought he did. So Aveen comes along, and Aveen, go for it.
Come up here, you young idiot. 17.
Okay, you
If
managed
he's
to
young,
carry
what am I?
Yoshida. How are you carrying him?
Just like a sack of potatoes like over my shoulder, just
Oh,
carrying him.
thanks. At least give me a
Nice.
piggyback. Nah, just straight over.
You're
You can hold
unconscious.
on,
How am
you
I
can-
con-
He is undone. He is
I am unconscious.
potato.
Potato stack.
Uh-huh.
When
you
do I
carry
wake
on-
up?
You carry on walking through the mountains, and you're walking for about 2, maybe 3 hours. Yoshida, you wake up after the 3rd hour. You feel a bit lightheaded, but you could probably stand and carry on walking if you wanted to.
I kind of just get up and I'm kind of like, oh, hello, as he just kind of
Morning.
is over the show. Can I ask what happened?
You blacked out. And now I'm carrying you.
I think I'm good to start, using my own feet.
Mm-hmm. And she sets you down.
Are you gonna drop me or just...
No, I'm not an asshole, come on. I'm just gonna gently put you down.
He kind of
Okay,
brushes
off you
himself
go.
off and goes, thanks. Just keeps walking.
Don't mention it.
Just don't mention it.
Excellent. So you carry on walking, and you're again still trekking through the mountains at high altitudes, twisted, turned paths. You, Cedric is just at a normal pace walking ahead of you. He doesn't seem to be encumbered in any way, and kind of turns back to you and he says, "Not used to this sort of trail, I take it?"
And he's like talking to the group or Yoshida in
just the group
specific
in general.
group?
I'm a better caver than I am mountain climber.
Don't think I've climbed to these sorts of altitudes, so I'd rather just be in the forest.
And does a wonderful thing for the thighs.
I've been traveling for years, so I'm used to changing terrains.
Desert and coastal area suits me best.
I'm used to Thunderham.
You don't travel much.
Nope.
What was you about to say, Lumen? Sorry?
Oh, she was just gonna say, I've been here before, but I'm not very used to the mountains of Thurnahan.
Not many are, especially on this trail. Still, never mind, we'll be joining back up with the main road soon.
Yay.
Wonderful.
Bloody time.
And carries on walking. And you start noticing you start going on a descending route now. But given your current altitude, can everybody give me one more Constitution saving throw?
Am I at disadvantage?
You are indeed.
Why did I say that?
No whammy, no whammy, no whammy.
Well, do I have advantage
Oh,
You can do it standing.
How?
I'm so sorry, but it's 3.
I'm sorry, what are we rolling again? Another
Yo!
Cal only rolls good in combat encounters. It's just a thing.
Look, I was the second highest.
Me.
Sorry, what are we rolling for again? A
Con
Constitution
save.
Yeah.
Give me a sec.
Gotta love that plus.
You were joint second highest.
Nice
Oh,
clean
Plus
15.
2.
I don't
I'm
have proficiency
sorry.
with these.
I don't have con, and I have disadvantage. I got a 13, but then I got a 2.
Awesome.
So,
Anyway,
Yoshida, you start feeling like the weight of what feels like gravity or something on
Am
your
I
back, and you
unconscious
just-
yet?
You push, you get more or less forced back to the ground. You're not unconscious, but you cannot walk.
oh my god.
Hell.
Cal, you also drop to the ground, and again you're quite dazed, confused. You can probably still carry on walking, but you're not sure how long for.
Oh my.
Torgren, you feel lightheaded, but you can carry on. Lumen, fucking hell. Lumen, you are in the same condition as Cal, so you briefly take a knee. You're very dazed, very confused. You can carry on walking, but you're not sure how long.
Ooh, that one makes all the difference.
Everything alright?
Again with Yoshida, it's kind of just, man, I don't feel good again. Just falls to the ground. This time he's like, I'm okay, don't worry. I might need a bit of help.
First she checks on Lumen, like if she can walk, like helps her get up and stuff.
I'm okay. I need help.
I'm
Flick
alright.
Yoshida's ear.
Shoot. Hold on.
You're gonna
I'm
what?
gonna-
What now?
I'm gonna have to probably.
Flick your ear.
Ow.
Yeah. I will wild shape back into a draft horse and just basically stand all defiant and ready for passengers.
Yeah, I saw your sheet on your back. Just fucking.
I
Up you
kind
go.
of just like I'm kind of like my head's kind of against because the horse, so it's against like that neck part, and the rest of the body's just kind of flummered over.
Yeah, a draft horse is a big, muscly, beefy horse, so I can take the 2 passengers.
I'm kind of leaning against you, the mane, so I'm like.
So
Thank
I can
you.
take one more.
How are the others feeling?
Callum, Lehman are the other ones.
Yeah, it's
I was like visibly frustrated. He like smacks a fist on the ground, gets up, and he just gestures. He's like, "Put Lumen up there. I'll be all right."
Right.
Are you sure? I think I can go. I just don't know how long.
He's like gripping at his chest, but he's like, "Go.
While you're having this discussion, Cedric turns around and sort of walks back and he says, you appear to be at your limits, and like raises some shadow from the floor, and you see it turn into a door, and he says, now, I can make this easier if you want, and kind of raises one eyebrow.
No, if you're challenging us, may as well go with it.
Just kind of, she's like, yeah, just kind of dead on the horse.
Dead on the horse.
Yeah, pretty much. Just kind of like, yeah.
You see Cedric give like the slightest of smiles as the shadow door sinks back into the ground and he carries on walking.
I don't like that smile. Not
Lumen
much.
will get on Keely, but give Cal resistance. Like, kind of stumble over to him and give him resistance, then climb on Keely. Should be
Even
like
helps you
something
walk.
to help. Yeah, should be like something to help.
Right. Yeah. Even helps Lumen to get on the on Keely as a horse.
Mm-hmm.
And then go over to Cal and support him. Like arm over his shoulders. Let's go. You can make it.
Welcome to the party horse. Where we are dying on the inside.
So yeah, you carry on walking throughout the day, and again the day turns to afternoon, and afternoon quite quickly into evening. Cedric stops and he says, tomorrow we're going to be back on the main road, but for now I can think of a good place to camp. And he turns from where he is, carries on walking in a direction, and says, if you'll follow me.
I'm on a horse.
Follow him.
I follow him.
Thank you.
We going.
We do be
Coconuts
going.
to imitate horse hooves.
And you're probably travelling for about another 2 hours. The time 5:30 now. And you get here.
That looks fun.
Cedric says, again, this is another safe place to camp along this trail. However, it's a little bit more difficult setting up tents on rock. You can do so if you wish. Like I say, will imagine it to be a bit more difficult than it was before, but it is still possible. The water's warm and perfectly drinkable. Yes, if you do what you want to do, and I'm just gonna go this way for a bit.
How long have we? How long
I'd love
were we
to, but I
traveling
can't
for?
move.
You've been walking the whole day from 8 o'clock, and it's now 5:30 in the afternoon.
Tired. I still like really dead and on the back of horse.
You are indeed quite shattered. Yes.
So-
am I able
But
to
you're
like
no
stand
longer
up?
on a horse because the horse is now Keely.
Yeah, I'm back to Keely now because I can only stay wild shape for half of my level. So if we're level 6, I can only stay a horse
3
for
hours.
3 hours. That's it.
So we've been probably walking for the rest of it.
Yeah. So at some point, I had to probably be helping you guys at some point. Actually, no, that's wrong. Because I can wild shape twice a day. So if I had to, I would have stayed, extended it to 6 hours if I had to.
Yeah, no, you by the time that they were where they were and you carried on walking and everything, then that would have been within the 3-hour limit, so you would have been fine. But you would have probably changed back, like, as you got here.
Keely's Keely.
Yep, now I would say we'd be back to Keely, and I've expended both my wild shapes. But yes, I would have made it to the water, and I would have just been like, I want to inspect the water. I want to, like, perception and make sure that it's actually safe.
Yeah, roll perception.
Cal was gonna do the same thing after peeling himself off of Vivian's shoulder.
15, 12 plus 3.
The water looks clear. You can see the bottom of the pool from where you are. There doesn't seem to be anything wrong with it at all, and to the touch, it's quite warm.
How deep is it?
If you was to guess, it's around about 10 foot.
Is it safe to go in?
Cedric said it was.
Okay. I at this point I don't care because I was carrying people. I'm just gonna like derope to the point where it's like still like. No, yeah, I'm getting in.
You're still semi-decent. You got your undergarments on, and you jump in, right?
And then I just jump in, and then once I'm in, I am. It is like a fish to water.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, splash around in the body of water.
I'll ask I'll ask around, like, is it safe to go in? Okay.
I guess I would pop up my head and eventually just kind of like shake my little goat ears and be like, yeah, it's fine actually, come in.
You by that point, yeah, same thing, but rather he stands there, turns around like 180, and just his body, like a piece of wood, just falls into the water. just
backflop.
Backflop, boof. You see him, and then he's gone, and he's just basically doing the lying in the pool and not moving and just relaxing. At this point, just lying down in the water, like, oh, you're right, it's lovely. And just kind of relaxes his muscles and just, well, he already has been doing that, just more.
How adorable.
Yoshida is adorable, but then he's also stupid. So.
Yeah.
How stupid is son?
I don't know.
No, cough.
Yeah, Snow has intuition. I'm just dumb.
Intuition?
As in curiosity, I guess. I'm just dumb. Straight up.
While they're splashing about, I'm gonna like prep where we're gonna sleep. So
Yeah, that's what Lumen would want to do too, so she'd be helping.
Is there fish in this?
There is indeed some swimming fish, yes.
Alright, so I'm gonna see if I can't just like catch some.
What, just like in your hands?
I'm gonna damn well try. Hold on, I'm actually at the kitchen filling a pot of water because I'm making dinner tonight. But
no worries.
I'll get back to the dice in a second.
Yeah. Okay. Well, whenever you're ready, give me a survival check. But yeah, whenever you're ready. Lumin and Aveen do the same. You can either both roll, or one of you can have advantage where you're going to set your tents up or whatever.
I'll give Aveen the advantage.
Mm-hmm.
If I actually can,
where
like,
are we gonna set up? Where is it? Like where Torgren is, maybe? What you want, guys?
Torgren's in prayer at the moment.
Yeah, but like the place where you are, that's like where are we gonna set up? Because I can't see.
Yeah, the bridge where he is.
The bridge. Maybe we could like here in the shade.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I want to see if I can't like fashion like a stick into like a spear, and I'll try and catch him that way.
Roll 15 twice, so that's 19.
Okay.
How do you...
19 to set up camp. So are you setting up everybody's camp or just your own?
No, like generally prepping like the place where the fire will be, and I'm guessing like it's not possible to set up a tent in rock because we don't have that kind of equipment. I believe
it's possible. It's just going to be a lot harder.
You guys want tents or bedrolls? Okay.
You get no response from Yoshida. No response.
Did he die or something?
No, you can tell he's just
Making
he's
sure
alive.
he's not like
he's
on
just-
his stomach.
No.
His ears are underwater, so it's hard for him to hear. I guess we'll say that. How's that? Does that sound fair?
He's lying like not belly on the water. No, it's back on the water. He's just relaxing. He he's just too tired to care. Just
gotcha.
Doesn't answer.
Yeah. So the rest.
I call over to him. He's fine. He's just dead.
Expected after such a journey. So bedrolls or tents? You all.
I think bedrolls will suffice. Okay, we'll just call across.
Bedrolls will be fine.
Okay. I set up bedrolls then, Nadia.
Okay. You lie the bedrolls down and have a space for the fire.
I want to see if I can fashion like a stick into like a spear, and I'll go fishing that way.
Yep. Give me a survival check.
I roll. Okay, I back away. But I rolled a 14, but I got a 3 in survival, so it's 17. Or not a 14 plus a 3, which is 17.
Yep. You managed to fashion yourself a fishing spear.
Yes. Anybody have a net? Actually.
Doubt it.
Not a chance.
No response.
Okay. But yes, there we go. I wanna do the fishing for everybody, and then I'll climb up and I'll do it.
I mean, we'll use the same roll for the fishing this one. I don't want to make you keep doing rolls, but yeah, you fashion yourself a spear and you start spear fishing.
Cool.
And while all that's going on, let's see. Cedric here comes up to Cal. He says, "So, how are you keeping?"
Well enough, I suppose.
You still keeping your wits sharp about you?
You can certainly say that. Managed to, against all odds, disarm a giant with this little thing. He'll put his hand on his, like, he's got like the knife like tucked into the like sash around his waist.
Ah, impressive that you're able to use such tricks already. Against a giant, no less. That's impressive. Well done. Would you like to play a little game?
Colin said, sitting in a tree.
Oh, kind of crack his knuckles a bit. What did you have in mind?
You see the bridge over there?
I do.
The game is simple. All you have to do is cross it. Then Sed goes back over and stands in the middle of the bridge. So, do you want to play?
As exhausted as I am, why not?
Okay. And he takes up a stance and he says, your move.
Oh god. I didn't actually think what I was gonna do.
As you're there pondering what to do, he just darts forward and just like goes to roundhouse kick you in the face.
No stalling.
15 to hit.
Does not hit.
Cool. He
Bring a
roundhouse
forearm
kicks
to
and yeah,
block it.
yep, cool. You do your block, As you block, he takes 2 steps back again. He says, "Ah, so you are awake."
When he stepped away, could I have
Yes, you
made a
could've.
strike back at him?
Yep.
Wonderful. I think he's just using his fists. I don't think he's gonna take out his dagger over a game. I told you I only roll well in combat. 24.
24 does indeed hit.
Nice.
Then it matters.
8 damage.
Cool. How did you hit him?
I think he'll have, as he stepped away or went to step away, he was just gonna like open palm, hit him in the chest, and then he's going to spend a key point to try to stunning strike him. So he has to make a DC 15 con save, or else he is stunned for a turn.
He got 17.
Oh well.
So yeah, you strike him in the chest with like open palm, and as he steps back, he kind of looks down, like readjusts his gi a little bit, ties his belt a bit tighter, and then just takes his stance back up.
Okay. Where is
Get him, Cal.
Yeah, I mean, he knows he can't, like, 1v1 this guy, so, he is going to... fuck it, why not? He's gonna spend another key point and, patient defense, and as he does so, he's just kind of eyeing him, and, as he moves, he's gonna keep his body turned towards him. He's gonna... why not? It's gonna like hop up onto the edge, like this little wall, and just try to dash past him.
Okay.
I'm hoping he doesn't have reach, but he'll move on 10, 15. I mean, he would move his max movement if nothing stops him, which would be 45 feet. So.
So what's that? It's fine. Cool.
25, 30. I mean, it would put him. Yeah, it would put him on the other side.
I have that martial art video playing in my head.
Cool. As he... Where is it? There. So he is going to use a reaction and cast his Shadow Clone right there.
Son of a bitch.
Are you really thinking it's gonna be that easy?
No, of course not. But if he can still move and attacks against him have disadvantage, he's gonna hop off the wall and stay out of range of the real Cedric.
Yep. This one's gonna take attack of opportunity at you. For disadvantage, you said?
Disadvantage? Got that patient defense.
Awesome. He got a critical 1, so you make it past. How much movement have you got left? Have you got enough to make it all the way?
So, I'm trying to, I was here, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Yeah, I mean, he's got 45 foot of move speed, so that would put him here.
Cedric turns around with a big smile on his face and puts his hands together and gives you a bow. He says, well done. You made it.
Thank you. I didn't know quite what you were capable of.
It's light-hearted fun. Nothing more. I've seen some of your abilities. This has been a good test. Congratulations. And the clone of him fades away over here as well.
Put a palm to his fist and do like a typical martial artist's bow back to him.
Excellent. Well,
Shadow clone jutsu.
Yeah. Cedric walks over this way and says, I shall leave you to your preparations. Cal's
Good job.
actually so shocked that he doesn't know how to speak.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh, wow, I actually did it. I thought that was going to be a lot worse, given how things went the last time.
Good job, Cal.
Good to see you're feeling better.
You know, it's... In combat situations, it's like a switch clicks in my head. It's certainly where I feel, maybe not for the best, where I feel most at peace.
How long have you been learning, like, your martial arts?
That, not too long, but I did spend a time as guard, so in general, martial tactics are not lost on me.
Definitely, as we could see. And she just smiles at you.
Think you could teach me something, Cal? Like hand-to-hand combat? I think I'm a bit rusty in that. Not now, at some point. When
We
we're
can
traveling
always
about.
do like fist and rope again, or whatever that was.
Yeah, I don't think anybody would want to do that against me. It seems a bit,
Nope.
well, not to flaunt my
Challenge accepted.
things, a bit unfair.
Nope.
If you'd like to, whenever you'd like.
She's filleting some fish
Alright.
right now and deboning. So.
Maybe when we're all feeling a bit more rested.
Can you roll a d10 for me?
Give me 2 seconds. Hold on. I'm
Yep.
mixing in some stuff. I'm sorry.
No problem.
Aha.
A D10. Hold on, get to it. This is a D10. 6.
You managed to catch 6 fishes.
Yes. I need
6
more though.
fish. Woo!
Are they big fish? How like?
Yeah, one of the fish
We need
will
to make
feed
sure
more
that-
than one person, so yeah, you're fine. It's enough to go around.
Okay.
Just
Even
means
for
that-
SEDS?
Yeah, it would be enough.
Okay.
Unless you
Cool.
want to catch more and everybody have 1 fish each.
I absolutely want everybody to be.
Give me
So,
another
yeah.
survival check then.
Sure, 1 sec. +3 for that survival. So why is there somebody out? Who? Sorry. Sorry. Oh, not very good this time. That's an 8 + 3, which is 11.
Okay, roll a d4.
D4. Yes. 4.
Okay, wow, you managed to catch another 4 fish.
Let's
Yay!
go. We got
Impressive.
10. We got 10.
Good tonight.
We eating good.
Good. So, if we have rice, I wonder if I can make a sushi out of it. There's kelp! I can make kelp! Like, I can make a sushi sort of. That'd be fun. But no, but yeah, I'll roast some fish and everything.
Okay, you do so, you start prepping all the fish. Aveen and Lumen, you've got your camp set up, so the fire is ready to go, the bedrolls are laid out. Torgrin, you just spent that time in prayer, yeah?
Yeah, he's still praying,
Cool.
facing the waterfront.
Facing the waterfront, nice. Praying for anything in particular, or how's the...
No, just a general prayer, like the calm, peaceful moment in prayer.
Yep, nice. And Snow, what have you been doing this time? Standing
Oh.
still, looking at the water. Okay, got ya.
I want to keep
In a
swimming for a
trance.
little bit. Absolutely want to go swimming for more. Just for fun, though.
Yeah. This area up here, is it like an incline, or is it all just it kind of like meets the waterfront?
Yeah, it's an incline. You could climb it and get to like the top bit there, but it doesn't really go anywhere, sort of thing.
You could jump off.
But
Jump.
you could
Yeah,
certainly
that's what
jump
I was
off.
thinking!
Yes.
That is exactly what I was thinking.
Let's do it! Let's do it! Let's do it! Let's do it!
Yeah. After throwing down the rest of his gear on one of the bedrolls, he's gonna like tie his gi around his waist with the sleeves, and try to clamber up to here.
Give me an
yeah.
athletics check.
Diving competition, guys, go.
If one of them jumps in, I know I'm gonna
Do a
feel
flip.
it. Do a flip! What?
Dude,
17?
let's do it. Let's do it.
17, you do indeed climb up to a secure lodging. If you want to dive off, give me an acrobatics check if you want to make it fancy.
All right. Yeah, he'll roll
Do
his
a flip,
shoulders
Cal.
and do just that. See what he can do. You said acrobatics, right?
Yep.
Fucking Jesus. 25.
Nice. Holy shit.
How do you do this?
Proficiency.
He
Style
does.
it up. How do you do
He
it?
does.
Oh boy.
He just
Ah.
right in the water. It's water drop.
All
Yeah.
this-
How
this
how
time-
high up is he?
About 12, 13 foot-ish.
Oh jeez. Yeah. He'll
Stop.
he
Sorry,
will
sorry.
do as they said and kind of squat down and jump up as high as he can. Do a simple front flip to get some forward momentum and kind of just nosedive into the middle, trying to keep his body as like straight as possible and leave as little a
Splash
Splash.
as possible. Yeah, you do so. It is almost perfect. You jump out, you do your somersault, you face downwards, and you arch your body and your arms in front of you to create the tiniest splash imaginable. Like everybody spectating is just shocked at how little you moved the water as you just glided through it.
I hold up a card that says a 9.8 on it.
Would I feel at least the ripple of Cal entering the water as I'm lying down on my back?
Where you are? No.
Impressive! You've kept me sleeping. I want to go, but I'm too busy. Because I haven't noticed yet. I haven't noticed, so I'm just relaxing still.
He's just gonna come up and kind of do what Yoshida is doing. He's just gonna keep his hands behind his head and just float on his back in the water.
Yeah, flow in the water. Ah, it's great. Snow's BRB.
Yep. Okay, anybody else want to do anything before you start making your way into the evening?
Lumen is studying. Lumen's studying her book, and then still paying attention to the necklace. Kind of when she gets a little chance, but is studying.
Okay. So studying the book and paying attention to the necklace. What are you doing? How are you looking at it? What?
I think she just wants to notice if it lights up at all. Like whenever it lights up, she just tries to clock it, and then maybe like every so often trying to think of her past and seeing if there are gaps in anything.
Okay. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
That's 21.
Nice. So you spend a good amount of time reading your tome, and taking breaks between to kind of look at the necklace and analyze your thoughts and everything. You don't notice any breaks in your knowledge gap, so the necklace doesn't react in any way. You think maybe you're just so at peace here that that might have something to do with it. Who knows? But yeah, you don't notice anything strange on this day.
Cool. And she just gets back to studying.
Anybody else want to do anything?
What's up with the waterfall over here? Is there does it just go straight into the water, or are there any outcroppings that it kind of crashes off of?
Yeah, there are a couple of them. So it does kind of separate in some places. It's a continual stream of water, but it does bounce off some of the outcroppings and things.
Anything large enough to stand and or sit on?
Yes, there is.
Beautiful. As soon as I saw this picture, I was like, he wants to do it so bad. So yeah, he's going to do that. He's just going to clamber up onto one of the little outcroppings and get into a meditation pose and do that there, letting the water cascade off of him.
Excellent. Very nice. You do so. Anybody else for anything else?
I think while Yoshida's relaxing, luckily he'll take his flute with him, so he'll kind of, as he takes it out, it's kind of half filled with water, but it empties out as he grabs it up. You know, just, I don't know, plays a tune that comes to his head.
Yep. What? Elvish, dwarvish, what kind?
I think, because we're still, I think probably more elvish.
Okay, give me a performance check.
I will do. Why couldn't I have gotten this earlier? I got nat 20.
Nice.
Of
you
course.
start
Typical.
playing a really nice elven melody that you kind of remember from your travels with your master.
Wonder if any other elves would recognize.
I can try and recognize it. So I can try that. But
Yeah.
if I do, I just like sing the words to it if there is words to it.
Most likely will be.
Roll a history check.
History. 19 is flat, but it's a history. Plus 5.
Nice,
24.
yeah. So you recognise the tune that he's playing and you start singing the lyrics that go along with it as well.
I could just imagine the ambience right now.
Yeah,
Harmony.
it's
Lovely.
What's it a tune about, Yoshida? What is it about? Summer, winter, travelling, relax. What's it about? Think of something on the
More-
spot. Go. Let's see how your improvisational skills are.
Oh, it's kind of about, I guess, a springtime, kind of a lake. Springtime lake sort of thing, vibe-ish.
Okay. Yeah, so it's about when elves would travel in spring to go to a certain lake that was all about prayer and meditation, kind of like a pilgrimage. There we go. That's what the song is about.
Yay.
Anybody that understands Elvish would know through the lyrics that that is what the song is about.
Hello, Lumen.
She knows what's up. She knows what's up.
She knows what's up. Hey.
Cool.
Played
And,
if I was in range.
and so the evening starts turning to dusk and you get to what? Where are we? Weatherboys? Yeah, okay, cool. So 7:15 and it's quite dark now. Or it's certainly darkening. You can still see, it's not like dead of night or anything, but it's darker now.
Did we start a fire, anyone? I mean, obviously we had to have because I cooked, so never mind.
I mean, you feel like you prepped the fish, but we can start the fire now and cook it now.
Yeah, so everybody eats and
Oh.
stuff, so like, yeah, she absolutely does that.
No, I'll start the fire.
Ah,
Survival, how do?
Survival, please, yep.
I had Yoshida.
16.
You light a well-lit fire. You light a well-lit fire? No. You light
Nice.
a fire.
You make a nice fire. That's a
You make
nice
a nice
fire.
fire. Yeah,
Nice
I heard-
fire.
I think I heard Yoshida earlier. Did anybody say about Yoshida? No? Bog. He's
Alright.
gonna keep
I
playing.
mean, obviously, if anything, Keely would come swim out for you. Get you.
He's still playing the flute, just chilling, vibing. But if you want to make sure he eats, then probably you might want
Yeah.
to.
Well, like, when it's done, she'll come out and get you.
All right, yeah.
Mm.
He's
She'll
still,
just float out there.
he's still vibing with the flute.
Still vibing.
Yep, he kind of wants to pick up a new instrument, but he can't find one.
Because we're constantly somewhere in the wilderness.
Exactly. So he's
Kel-
just kind of, yeah. I
He'll
would
break
love
from
to
his
make one.
meditation. Oh, good. My bad.
Ooh.
I hope.
I don't know.
more
What were you saying?
instrument-
Nope.
Sorry. I hope you all enjoy lovely tunes. That's about it.
It was lovely.
Thank you.
Yeah, Kel will break from his meditation after a bit, and seeing that there's a fire going, will make his way over and grab the little charm out of his pack and toss it into the fire.
Yep. To summon the Firefox elemental. Nice.
It's gonna be his clothes dryer.
It's clothes dryer.
And he was soaking wet.
So I'm guessing we're all like huddled around the campfire.
Not
It seems
me.
like a very nice scene right now. It's very cozy.
Yeah, just a distant flute in the water, and then everyone vibing in the camp.
Lumen's still got her nose in the book.
Dinner. She just calls out to everyone.
Never mind. Move. He's still playing.
Don't tell me when he stops playing.
He, probably after a long while, he likes to do this, and just kind of when it stops is when something like sudden happens to him, or he's like, I should go to sleep or something like that. But nah, right now he's just,
I mean, just like lightly, not just Lumen, and like, hey, you gotta eat, you know?
Sorry. Yeah, very interesting. Oh, but thank you. And she starts eating.
Very interesting.
It's a very interesting book.
Most fascinating.
most absolute fascination.
Yep. So about another hour passes, so you're looking at 8:15. Not Snow, Yoshida, I just want to get you to bear in mind that you have been in that water now since, 5:30, and it's now 8:15?
He's a sea elf.
The wrinkles.
He's a sea elf? I thought he was a wood elf.
Now it's a joke.
Yeah.
He's a high elf even, Hadir.
Yeah, no, he is
Now
high
a
elf.
woman.
Yeah, he is high elf.
I'm a high. I was like, sea elf? No, I'm like a high elf.
You're
He's a
so
sea elf.
small that you're a woman now.
Oh.
No. Alright,
We're
so
cold, guys.
But
We're
it's
cold in the
nice.
pool.
It's nice warm water, and Yoshida's just relaxing, and he's tired, so he couldn't give. Plus, the flute, he hears absolutely nothing.
I quickly cast sending to Yoshida. It's like, you need to get out of the water.
Yoshida kind of like,
I'm to eat.
kind of. Oh, you were saying?
Time to eat.
Oh. I thought you said. I mean, I'm like, oh. Yeah, as Yoshida gets that message, he kind of tries to find somewhere to stop the tune. He does, and kind of just swims towards everyone and goes, so what's happening? What's happening? Oh, okay. And he kind of just gets out and tries to dry up by the fire somehow, I guess. And takes his, what seems to be a holy mackerel of a fish, and starts eating.
Yeah, so is Torgrim with us there? Or is he still in prayer?
He's still praying.
Maybe let's not disturb him.
He's been praying for a while.
Yeah.
So after a while, Evin just looks at Keely and goes, so, deals with gods?
We had a discussion about it.
Have you?
And she just like takes another bite of her fish, and she's like, "Which one are you talking about?"
I mean, both of them. I know. Yeah. Two gods. Trying to make them fight.
Who told you
She's
this?
a good friend of mine.
Oh, I didn't know a good friend of yours needed to get into my business.
When your business concerns endangering our lives and possibly the whole of realm, yes, I am concerned.
Well, you don't need to worry about it anymore. It's over.
What?
You don't have to worry about it anymore. It's over.
What's
What do you
over?
mean? What do you mean over?
Huh?
Deal's off. What, they didn't tell you that either?
Who called it off?
I did. It's been over.
Are you...
What's been what now?
So, let me get this straight. You're trying to get two gods to fight and then you call it off?
Of course.
I was gonna, like, put an arm on Avine's shoulder, like...
Don't you understand the consequences this can have?
Lumen grabs Evine's hand, like, kind of with Cal.
He means Angie.
Yoshida's just confused.
Keely, so you made a deal, but now it's off. Like what happened? Like you said, you turned it off, but like what happened?
She doesn't really say much. She just she thinks about it for a minute, and she's just is like, they really couldn't hold up the end of the deal, so we called it off.
Keely, we need to be able to trust you. You need to tell us everything, and like whatever happened, what happened.
You make deals with gods, then you call it off, and you expect.
I've been making deals with gods ever since I was born.
Do I look like I give a shit? It's a bad idea, and if you were born doing that, you just don't do this. You know how evil Ozukor is, right now.
How evil my other gods were. Well, that took me some time to realize, but...
I don't give a shit. You don't try and make them fight.
I'm sorry, why should I trust you? What have you done for me?
Saved your ass multiple times?
And I saved yours, too.
Yes, but I'm not over here making...
together, so why should
I'm not...
you?
All of you put me together, but I'm not over here making deals with gods, or with a god trying to make them fight.
Can we stop fighting?
No. This is... Yoshida, I don't understand how insane this is.
No, because I don't deal with gods. I don't pray.
Yes, exactly. You don't know, so you don't realize the dangers.
No.
Listen. Listen, Keely. That friend of mine who told me, she said that she saw only death in our future. And not even...
We're in death, so...
Oh, shut up. Don't interrupt me, for fuck's sake. I've seen you do that to people. Shut up.
I don't even think it's even fair for you to shove your nose into my business anyway.
When you're trying to endanger all of us, of course I try to deal with shit.
In danger.
Shut up. We haven't been in a fight where fucking gods are in the picture. That much.
Evine.
Try to back away.
The situation is a mess, but please, getting this heated and arguing like this won't solve anything.
I just take another bite of the fish.
When someone tells you that a being that can apparently rival gods, according to that hack back in Wintergate, cannot protect us if her plan continues. Or maybe now she called it off, but well, who the fuck knows what's gonna happen now, since I assume Alusukor isn't too happy about the deal being called off.
Keely,
what now?
Keely, what deal did you make? When did you call it off, and why did you call it off? I think we just need more information. I think we're all scared.
Well, of course we're gonna all be scared. We're dealing with much more than just a god right now. We're dealing with several of them. I know the other one that we're coming up against in a while now. But we called it off because we're not benefiting each other, so we stopped.
If you know about apparently dealing with another god, can you tell us what you know? Just so we can have more of an understanding here.
Sorry, I was in the kitchen with Stephen. Can you repeat that again?
No. Cal is just saying, if you know that we're going to be dealing with another god, could you at least tell us what you do know, that we can have a better understanding of things?
Well, I was kind of born into something that deals with another death god.
Can you say who?
Well, a long time ago it went by one name, but now we found out that it's Cato. I found out it was Cato.
Cato?
Does Lumen know anything about Cato?
Give me a history check.
It's a 14.
Okay. You know that Cato is a god, a goddess, and death is certainly one of her domains. You know that she has other domains as well, but you can't fully remember what. And you know that she takes a particular form quite often, but again, you can't remember what.
Okay. So, Cato, you know we're gonna see her?
Well, if there is a piece of the gem called the Sea Breeze, the gem of the Sea Breeze, I'm sure it's going to be on the coast. And if it's the coast, I'm pretty sure she will be there.
Okay. This was a god you worshipped? If anyone knows anything about switching gods, it's me. So you can tell us like if something happened.
Back then, I didn't know. I lived in something called the community, and we were designed to look like as if we are some very touristy attraction, something very bright and loving, and places where kings would come to relax. And it turns out that we were luring people to become sacrifices. I myself was to be a sacrifice, until I got wise to the fact that this is not the god that they said it was. And that's why I decided to get out.
Sorry that you had to go through something like that.
I mean, it is what it is. As I said, I was born into it.
And you said you called off whatever deal you had made?
Yes,
And you truly mean that?
I do.
You say once again that you were the one who called off the deal. Who made it first?
I did.
We're fucked.
Huh?
Evine, it's okay.
No,
It,
if she made the deal and then called it off, how do you think Losukor is gonna feel? Tell me, how would you feel?
He would have had me killed by now.
Oh my god, Slumen, do you know how far-tipped he is? He mentioned it is all about balance and stuff.
I am aware that he is very off balance right now, and he's not perhaps the person I would be making a deal with. What was the deal, if you don't mind me asking?
I was simply asking if he could help me take care of Cato. And also safe passage for us. And then she looks at Lumen. You should know about that, shouldn't you?
Lumen doesn't say anything to that. Oh, fuck.
Yoshida kind of sat there confused. He don't know gods. He's kind of like, wait, they were dealing with gods? What? Kato. So he's just, I don't know, sat there listening or eating, I guess.
So, Torgrin, are you still in prayer?
I'm guessing he would hear shouting.
What time is it?
So it's like 8 o'clock now. No, it'd be later than that because it's 8:15, so it's like 8:45.
He'd be in prayer for like another 15 minutes then.
Okay, cool. Carry on.
You're saying he didn't kill you now, but what's to say he won't play with you first? And us.
She just continues eating, just watching you.
You're looking very carefree for someone who fucked up this majorly. I can't believe you. Okay, now. And she gets up and like walks off.
Okay.
I was just gonna kind of look at Lumen like,
I'll go. I'm gonna go make sure she's all right. And Lumen walks, not probably right next to Evine, but maybe a little bit back, just to make sure she's safe and everything. She doesn't want her to be out there alone.
Am I the only one who's clueless?
unfortunately, it's complicated, Yoshida. Look,
well,
Keely, I'm sorry that Evine got so heated.
I shouldn't
She
worry
just-
so much about it. I mean, she went through it too, so I'm not worried about it.
She just cares about
sure.
all of us.
I'm sure she does. So did I, which is why I made it in the first place. But, you know,
And
it's my fault.
No, it's nobody's fault, Keely. I mean, anybody trying to deal with gods it's all just, for lack of a better words, it's all fucked. And I feel like it has been and it will be, but we're going to have to keep working together. I mean, I'll try to talk to Evine. I trust you. I do. And if you truly mean that you called this deal off, whatever vision Seka had, maybe it won't come true. There's just so much I don't know. But I care about all of you too. I'm just
She
gonna...
doesn't say anything. She just gets up and walks away. She goes to bed.
oh.
Well, that was interesting.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Very much so.
Welcome back. We're having food.
Uh-huh.
Oh no,
Got you up.
I was saying that in character.
Oh, yeah, okay.
No.
I thought it was you as a player.
Oh,
I've been here since like 6.
oh. Hey, Snow. Didn't notice you were there. I don't know. Things got a little bit heated. Something about gods or whatever. I don't know. You catch up with like, I don't know, someone else. I don't know what's going on.
Well, considering I overheard everything, and I knew beforehand, sorry, Yoshida. This was bound to happen.
What do you mean? Oh well, I no idea what's going on, so I'm sure people can sort it out.
Maybe.
And I mean, if something really bad's happened to us, we've got each other, right? I'm sure we can work something out.
Also, maybe.
Thanks for the optimism.
Well, you never know. People lie all the time. They're
Yep.
half-truths mixed with lies. At this point, I might as well not think.
Well, come on, dig in. We've got you some fish.
Well, thank you. Oh.
Hand you the big palter, a big fish. A big fish. He hands you a big roast fish.
Well, this is dinner, and then I'll go to bed. Good night, Yoshida.
Night.
He also walks off.
So, Torbjorn, it's now 9:15, so you would have finished your prayer.
Okay, he'd slowly stand up, make his way over to the fire. I guess he'd see there's food and sit down and eat.
Is it just me and Cal at the fire now? Because I presume everyone's walked off.
I just arrived at the fire.
And then Torvin just showed up.
Yep.
We also note there's like a sense of this air of calm about him.
At least some of us are calm this evening, I guess.
Cal's just got his head in his hands, like he has no idea what to say anymore.
Yoshido kind of put a hand on his shoulder, be like, I'm sure we can figure something out, right? We've done it before, we can do it again.
What happened?
I don't know, but there was a heated argument with something in gods and whatever. Your best
right.
estimate. Yeah, I don't know, I was left in the dark.
I found out this morning, last night.
Wasn't handled the best way, I don't think.
I felt a slight disturbance.
I had no idea up until that argument, so...
Do you have any idea what to do, Torgrim? I just don't know.
So, do you know what both of the gods were, Torbjorn? Was you told that or not? I don't know.
I don't think now. She just said two gods involved. He can figure out Lozokor since he's been with us, but not the other one.
Okay.
I knew one of them, one of these gods. What was the other?
Out of character, can I get reminded
Give me an intelligence check.
I just had the conversation, I would know the name. Guess Yoshida is just too much in what the heck is going on. Nope. Intelligence. 20, natural 20, not that.
Natural 20,
No.
not a nat. Okay, so...
Yeah.
Natural 20, not a
Oh,
nat.
sorry, natural 18, 20.
Right, okay, cool. You recall that the other god's name was Kato.
The other god's name was Kato, that's about all I know.
Would I
Give
know
me a
anything
history
about
check.
this god? History.
History or religion? Up to you which.
Well, I'm better at history. So... Not that a 3 will help me. So that's 8 in total.
No. You remember that it's a god of the death domain.
The god of the death domain, but I don't know more than that. But
Anybody
What,
that
two?
wants to can give me intelligence or religion check.
Oh,
Even
have
though
I-
it's not there.
Intelligence, religion.
Even though it's not there, Hadu. Mr. Hukato. Of course
That
it would
was-
be.
Cal knows nothing
would I
about
know any better with
History or religion?
History or religion, up to you which.
Oh, it doesn't matter anyway, I got a nat 20
Doesn't matter,
Nat 20, nice.
this
Nice.
time. Why is it everything but
Got
the
a
time I need
19.
to actually walk? Ugh.
Okay.
My luck has turned?
So, in that case, both Yoshida and Lumen? Levine?
yeah. Close enough.
Yeah.
Eh.
You know that Kato is a god of chaos, death, and destruction. She is a goddess of the sea, tempests and storms, and she quite often takes the form of a kraken.
Okay, so now I know these things. Would
Well-
my order have anything about her, Heather? My order, like all the other orders.
Quite possibly.
Like her worshippers and stuff.
They would have gone to churches or, cult followings of Cato before, so yeah, quite possibly.
And deal with them. Okay, gotcha.
I'll kind of be reminded, I guess, in a sudden, like, oh, Cato, that god.
Yeah.
They're the god of death, destruction, and chaos. Usually in the form of a kraken, as they're the goddess of the sea. Not one I would mess with. And I'll relay this to, I guess, Cal and Torgrim as they sat down. So.
I don't think putting two gods of death against each other is a good idea. Especially not when one is about chaos. He will not take that well. I think if she finds out, we'll have trouble.
I simply just never meddled with gods in the first place.
That is one god I didn't remember much about.
I remember reading in a book somewhere. Can't remember.
Well, there has to be a reason why we're all on this path.
Did she say anything about why?
She told us about her past. She was involved with, what sounds like, for lack of a better words, a cult, sacrificing people. And at some point, she became one of the sacrifices and managed to escape. I'd imagine a god is probably not so happy about being denied a sacrifice, so I don't know to what degree she's being pursued. But
I think if she knows about this, she'll come after her. I don't know about you, but I'm not fighting a god.
Well, I've not really dealt with any gods in my life, so I don't really know much about any of them. I just read them from books that I've traveled along the way.
We've only dealt with dwarven gods. And apparently was a god.
I don't really intend to deal with any of them in my life, so I'll keep out of that.
They aren't all bad, but these two seem to be.
But at least I don't know enough about them, but from what I've heard, there seems to be some semblance of a balance within Losakor. Again, I don't necessarily agree, but when you're pursuing by a god, what else do you do? You know, Lumen was forced to make a tough choice. I can only imagine she was as well. What I'm saying is I don't want to abandon anybody. I just don't know. I don't know what to do. And, like, Cal is like, I wouldn't say like a panic attack, but he is like shaking. Because he's just so confused.
Colin would reach over and place a hand on his shoulders, try and calm him down. calming, fatherly energy. You take it one day at a time. And if we must fight a god, well, we need to learn about our enemy. But I have no intention of fighting one.
Well said. What point of time is it at this point? I don't know how much time
So
would have
yeah,
passed.
so you've probably been talking for about another 40 minutes or so. So it's about 10:30.
Both should get some sleep as well. I'll take a watch here. I don't think I'd be able to sleep otherwise. Either way.
Then I might as well do it with you.
Cedric comes over and he says, I didn't really want to get in the way of your conversation there. It sounds like there's something that could be a little bit messy. I will go and seek advice now. I'm not entirely sure what to do to help this situation, so I'll see what I can do. And he sinks through the floor into shadow and just disappears.
I don't like the sound of that.
As he's like disappearing, Cal will just kind of like whisper, just please, anything you can do. And he'll kind of do a half bow as he disappears.
Yeah, he kind of catches it as he's sinking through the floor. So everybody sleeps, I take it? With the exception of Cal, who's on watch.
I mean, Evine's off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Lumen followed.
Okay, yeah,
Evine.
cool. So we'll go,
I'm also awake as
Yeah.
well. I'm with Cal at the moment.
then we go to Lumen and Evine. What's going on there?
I don't know if like Lumen would approach her straight away, but Evine's just kind of like away, trying to calm down, like pacing about. And
Lumen's-
she's
Yeah. No, I was gonna say Lumen's giving her space.
like, she's just muttering to herself, like, "Are you the reason why I feel like? Why do I feel like this? What?" And she's just like really confused and angry.
Is there like ever a point where like she loses a little bit of steam, or is it like
Yeah, she's slowly calming down, but she's not more confused than anything.
once like she slows down a little bit, Lumen will approach her and kind of like, I guess, like touch her shoulder.
If she doesn't see you approaching, she just jumps a little, but then realizes it's you and just gives you this like small smile.
Sorry, that's on me for sneaking up.
Fine, I'm just on the edge. I'm
Alright.
sorry.
It's okay. It got heated back there, but it's okay. Are you okay?
Not really. She doesn't seem to understand. And I don't know why, but ever since we've met Lozukor, whenever his name is just mentioned, I feel this deep hatred just well up, and when she was just talking as if nothing was happening, as if everything was so suddenly okay, I couldn't hold it back, even though I tried.
When she says that deep hatred, Lumen winces just a little bit, but like tries to hide it. But it's like I understand. I get it. You know, she's messing with some pretty big stuff, and you know.
It's not only that, the way she was just talking. I don't suppose you know what me and my people do. Like Dark Knights, she means Dark Knights.
Oh. Do I know what your people do?
So you come from High Rhine, right?
Mm-hmm.
There is an order in High Rhine, quite an established one. Give me a history check.
That's a 10?
Nope.
She just shakes her head like, no.
We hunt people who think they are above law and bring law to them. That's just the short version of it. And sometimes those people involve priests or people who are high in the hierarchy of the churches. And just the way she was talking, it reminded me of few people I've had to deal with. And the things she said, the things she said to you, I just saw red and I had to go, and I'm sorry.
It's okay. Lumen will smile for a second. I could tell you guys a church that maybe you should look into, but I'm upset too. She could have gotten everyone killed, but we're here. We're here now. We can't. Our group has to stay together. We can't tear ourselves apart. We have to stay together somehow, some way.
I mean, I've never even thought about abandoning you guys, but yeah, I will stay. But her thinking everything is fine will just get us all killed. You do not call off a deal with a god and expect to walk off scot-free. You just don't. You don't call off a deal with someone in power in general and expect to go fine about your life. And that's what scares me. If Seka saw nothing but death in our future, I am terrified.
Lumen kind of looks down as she says that and is just like, I guess I'm still waiting for my punishment then too.
Even just looks like she regrets her choices very much.
I know you don't mean it like that, and I know what Seka told us was terrifying, and we need to get a handle on it. It's all of this is hitting me a little bit more personally than I would like it, but I know you didn't mean it like that, and I'm scared too. I don't want these gods to come for us, not when we can do so much good with what we're doing.
I guess we just have to keep going forward, And she just hugs Lumen really tightly.
Lumen returns it. Just kind of rubs her back a little bit.
Aww. You can sense that she's still like very tense, very like on the edge, but she's starting to calm down a little.
If you want, we can just, if you want to just sit here for a moment before going back, we can just sit here and calm down.
No, it's fine. We should get back to others in case anything happens.
And then before she goes back, she grabs Evine's like head and touches foreheads with her.
Aww.
I know you're scared, but I'm scared too, but it'll be okay.
I'll try to share your optimism. Okay? And she gives her a kiss.
Oh my god.
Oh.
That's spicy.
Ooh. And with that, yeah, he just takes her hand and slowly walks back to the camp, question mark, the spot where we are. And I'm guessing Cal and Yoshida are there.
Yep.
Yeah, Cal sat on the wall there. His legs are just kind of hanging over it for once, not sitting in like a meditation position.
For once.
That's how he usually sits. What can I say? And he just looked super lost in thought.
You see Yoshida is kind of like looking around as in guarding, and actually he's got his bow out just in case. But otherwise he hasn't got any arrows pulled, just to spur by his side, looking just puzzled and confused and everything.
So Vivian kind of like looks at Cal and says, I'm sorry, I couldn't keep my cool. And then just goes off to sleep.
Yeah, I was gonna say he kind of like turns his head and like looks at her. He doesn't look. There's like no disappointment in his face, but his face just kind of looks sad in general.
Yeah.
And he doesn't say anything.
You know, it's just you two are going to bed, so just say a simple good night.
Good night.
Lumen's not gonna go straight away to bed. She'll like tell Evine, like, I'll be there in a moment, and we'll kind of stand while Cal's sitting and just kind of quickly be like, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
We'll figure this out. We've got saving the world to do, so we'll figure this out.
I know we will. Alright, well. You've technically been awake for a very long time.
Oh shit, yeah. Lumen will nod to Cal and head to bed.
Turn his head back and glance over his shoulder at Yoshida. It's like, I can watch for a time by myself and wake you up once you've completed your trance.
You sure?
Yeah. Nothing against you. I think I just prefer that right now.
Need some time, huh? Alrighty. Stay safe. I'll just head to bed as well.
Okay. So the plan is to stay up for the 4 hours, I take it, Cal?
Yeah, he's gonna do that.
What, 2:30? It's 10:30 now, so yeah, 2:30.
He's just gonna kind of walk around for a long time with his own thoughts around this pool and whatnot. Before eventually making his way back, sitting up on this kind of closer wall of the bridge and just kind of look out over everybody as they're resting.
Yep. Cool. So yeah, you watch over everybody, you kind of look at them sleep, so to speak, for a little while, kind of take a little bit of peace and tranquility in that, and go around the pool and things several times, as you say. The night is uneventful, it's really quiet, and there is, even after everything that happened, there is still a big sense of peace here. And the 4 hours pass by so quickly, it's almost like you blink and you miss it. But yeah, it is 2:30 now.
I think by around that time, you should have kind of naturally woken up.
Yeah, so you
Come out of
naturally
its
get out of
meditation
your trance, yeah.
Yep, I kind of get up. I'm like, how long has it been? Do you know?
I kind of like gesture over so he doesn't like wake anybody up by talking to him, like right next to them.
Oh, and you'll kind of whispering, like, oh, my bad, and kind of move out the way, kind of I guess stand and lean across where you're sitting over the edge or whatever you're doing. Kind of like, well, I think it's probably about time you got some sleep yourself.
Yeah, since it's been a few hours. And you'll kind of hop off the wall and put a hand on his shoulder and just like, I'll properly explain everything. Just, well, I think I'm about to fall asleep on my feet.
You get some sleep. We can talk about it more tomorrow or some other time.
And yeah, he'll kind of gingerly make his way and lay down next to the fire and kind of pet the fire elemental until he falls asleep.
Cool. So everybody else would wake up around about 8:30, but you're going to need an extra 2 hours on that, Cal, if you don't want to suffer from exhaustion.
Well, Yoshida's the only one who knows how late he stayed up, so that'll totally be up to him. But if people want to wake up and make a move on, he'll get up when everybody else. If somebody wakes him up, he will.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So as 8:30 comes by, as I say, outside the game, you have no idea what time Cal went to bed. Only Yoshida does, but yeah, everybody wakes up naturally at 8:30.
I'll kind of just, as everyone's waking up, be a little bit of hush, like kind of sort of quiet and be like, "Good morning, everyone. How's everybody sleep?"
Fine.
Good.
And I'll probably say, like, if we could all keep it down and wait a couple hours. Cal got to sleep quite late, and I'd like to give him a chance to rest. I think he needs it.
Given yesterday, I was gonna let him sleep anyway.
Guess
Cool.
we'll just
No, sorry, carry on.
just wait until 10:30, I guess.
Yeah.
Do whatever. Yeah.
So.
Morgan moves off to watch the perimeter.
Anybody else?
Lumen will wake up and do a little prayer to Lazakor and pray to him to tip the scales, but see if he'll tell her, like, I guess not like what's going on, but if he can give her some insight on the situation. Like, she's concerned for the group, so she's praying to him to see if she really needs to be concerned.
You do actually get an answer back, and I'm actually gonna message you rather than say.
Oh my god. Yeah, spicy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, given what Torgrim knows now, he'll have a short prayer to Moradin and see if he knows anything about what's going on.
Bushido kind of post himself on the other side and more quietly than normal as he waits, just wants to relax a bit more and just play his flute for 1 or 2 songs.
Is there anything else, possibly? So Torgrim, you start your prayers again, but like the only response that you do get back a response, but the response is just something along the lines of, "I'm staying well clear of this."
I ain't fucking with this stuff.
He'll, in his prayer, nod and tell Norden that he understands.
Does anybody else want to do anything?
I thought we were like waiting for Lumen to Kate to read what Lumen got.
I was saying that she just kind of over on the other side, kind of
I'd
more
probably
quiet.
just get up and fill stuff. That's it.
Yeah. Lumen would say something, but probably once everyone is awake.
So yeah, 10:30 does tick by, and Cal, you do indeed wake up naturally after that time. You're very tired, but you're stable and you have no exhaustion or anything, but you are a bit more tired than you would be normally. Part of that could be due to mental exhaustion.
Well, morning, everybody.
Morning.
Cal.
Morning.
So,
All right. Well, he's gonna stand up and put on a brave face. Cedric left last night. I think his work was done here. So, what say we make our way back to Calgon?
Just if everyone's like together, for I guess the sake of most people's sanity, maybe I prayed to him, and we're gonna be okay. Everything is okay.
And do you believe him?
I mean, he told me he was going to do something but didn't, and I believe that if he wanted to do something, he would have. And
Okay.
I may not necessarily trust Lozakor, but I trust Lumen, and I trust Keeley. So, that's all we can do.
So, since Cedric left, do any of us know the way to the main road and stuff?
Torgrim, you would be
Trying to look at Torgrim.
likely, but you haven't been to this part before, so you would still need to give me an intelligence check or a survival check, your choice, but you would get advantage. Anyone else can do it as well.
I will do a survival check.
I'm gonna help you.
I already have advantage.
I already have advantage now. Double advantage.
Finally. Oh, please roll higher than that. Nope.
Oh my god.
11.
Okay, well, Torgrim is completely and totally confident that he can lead you back to the main road.
Oh,
Listen, lead the way.
I trust you.
And as
Oh, well.
you get back onto the road, there is more to this game, but the next part is going to take us probably into I mean, it's up to you guys, but it'll probably be about another 2 hours.
Is it
Oof.
reach the road?
Oh.
Reach the road and then stop there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I'd play, but not everyone can, so we
Yeah,
can
no,
leave it
exactly.
for
Yeah.
next session.
so
Yeah.
as we're moving out back to the main road, that's where we'll end tonight's game.
Whoa.
Let me just-
Intense.
let me just stop
God.
the recording.